Well, welcome everyone to another Race for Real here at Eastern Creek. We got plenty in store. We've had one little taste. What a way to come out.
I was about to say, mate, this is meant to be Wednesday night street meet, and we start off with a Radial 275 Mustang, but
Isn't it a street car?
we don't object to these kind of activities.
Mate, I'm sure I've seen that parked at McDonald's.
Yeah. It's one of those YouTubes from America where they go to a Wendy's run.
Yeah, it's the one. So they're, mate, you're telling me they're out here doing a bit of testing?
Yeah, they're out here yesterday, out here tomorrow. So they've just changed over. They went on big tyre, going over the small tyre. So obviously you've got to dial that in.
Yes, absolutely.
It's testing, so
It's actually a lot of change in the suspension to get it.
So many variables. It's
Yes.
not just change the tyre and hope. It's,
No, yeah.
Yes, it's spring rates and it's even down to wheelie bars because the height of the car's different, and so yeah, did a couple of 8th runs yesterday. So
Very good.
looks like Stewie's got the best seat in the house.
Yeah, he has.
Hey guys, welcome everybody to Aeroflow Race for Real. And it's great to see Steve Smith just getting in some laps. Big thank you to Sydney Dragway for allowing him to come out and do a lap. Get some data on this car. As you said, Mark, big difference going from a slick to a 275 radial. This thing was built as a pro mod, now pro radial. And we'll see how Steve goes.
Do we give him best reaction time or? Bit too much oomph.
Yes, yeah. You can never have enough oomph.
Well, the other thing is, as it being nighttime, colder track, it's 100 different things that can change.
Yep.
Still sounds awesome.
Doesn't it? What?
So hopefully you might see him do another run or two later tonight. But that's it, end of month meet. So as I said, we've got our car show down there today,
Yep.
Mark.
Yeah, I come from Wander through there.
Yep.
And Jesus, great looking cars
There
down
is,
there.
mate. They're up for a couple of awards up for grabs. We've got best overall build, best unique build, best wheels and stands, best paint and body, best interior and engine bay.
Wow.
So yeah, there's 5 awards there, and the winner of each category gets a novelty check and also gets free general admission to next week.
Perfect.
So
Yeah.
we used to have it free entry to the next car show, but then there was too many. The same cars kept winning. Boy. Look down, we've got the Falcon taking on the Commodore.
Geez, it'd have to have a barra in it, wouldn't it?
Oh, mate, you'd hope so. But it's a good side note to next week's event.
Yes, it
Ford
is.
versus Holden night.
Yep.
So next week's our Ford versus Holden night. So we've got some prizes for that too. Quickest Ford or Holden of the night, commentator's choice, best reaction time, and best standout. So if you want to have a look at that out, we might put that up on the screen after this run and have a look at it. But yeah, we've got the live tally board, the good old rivalry.
Yes.
Rivalry.
I reckon we could probably get the Rocket himself to start laying the seed of the Ford versus Holden. What do you reckon, Stu?
I reckon that's a fantastic idea. Right, we've got that on track at the moment. We've got the 6-pack, the turboed EB Falcon taking on who I think it's Chris Banks, actually, behind the wheel. Now, this Commodore, Mark, is super duper clean, mate. You could almost eat off it. But the 6-pack, great run from him at 12.66, 13.36. Keithy's happy.
Is that an Eco or a Barra, Stewie?
I believe it. Oh, it could be a barra in it.
It sounds a bit tinny. Maybe it's...
Sounded like a barra.
Yeah, okay.
But and he stepped out of that really, really early.
Yeah. Another 2 Holden versus Fords. So it might be a good time to throw that up on the thing quickly. Next week, guys, 5th of August, Ford versus Holden theme night. So battle of the blue versus the red. As I overlook here, looks like the red as well and truly taking this one.
So anyone that's out in the staging lanes or out in the parking area or anything out there.
Watching on the internet.
Oh, yes. Yep. Start getting onto your mates, like last time, as you would expect, Holden won.
Yeah.
So, we're not too fazed by any of these Fords that come out. But, hey, prove me wrong.
Funnily enough, but we had a couple of Holden's towing Fords. So they're helping each other get back home. No.
Yeah.
Well, you haven't seen who's out the back yet, have you, Mark?
No, mate.
Well, it's a very, very famous drag racer here in Sydney. He drives a blue Tirana, and he's also in charge of the No Prep Races Australia.
Ah, okay.
Johnny Habib is doing some sneaky testing tonight in Does Sevens. And it's great to see him here tonight. I did see Dale Hellier out the back as well. Long time since I've seen Dale. So it's great to see him back here on a Wednesday night here at Aeroflow Race for Real.
Hey, Stu, we'd like to see him here next week.
Well, hopefully, I know they've got a big meeting coming up out at Dubbo, I believe, very soon. So, you know, we'll have to, hopefully Johnny will be available. I'd actually like to see Craigs come up too.
Yeah.
And, you know, Craigs, Johnny, some of these no-prep races. Now, I know it's not really their type of thing, but, hey, Holden versus Ford, I'm sure there are some tough barrow-powered Falcons getting around. And if there's anybody who's watching the live stream, first of all, welcome, guys. But secondly, if there's anybody from Empire Racing, hey, guys, bring those Fords out, otherwise the Holdens are going to smash you.
Absolutely.
Should go in there Tuesday, so I might try and convince them to bring some out.
Shame them into it. Tell them
Yeah.
but they don't need to hide. It's enough to be scared about.
If you want to keep your first year, you've got to bring a car out. No. But, so we've got Skyline GT350 taking on the Falcon.
Well, speaking about Empire, this Falcon is actually helped by Empire. One of our regulars here at Aeroflow Race for Real as well. Great to see him here tonight.
350 ain't slow though. Hey, hit the brakes.
Yeah. Jumped off that really early too.
Wow.
13.6 at 83 miles an hour to a 14.4.
All right, the Subaru BRZ. Been a little while since I've called a BRZ here at Aeroflow Race for Real.
First timer as well, Stewie.
Yeah, this one is, dare say, has had a bit of work done to it. It's great to see it here. There's actually a video on YouTube, boys, that I haven't actually watched yet. But there's a channel that's done a comparison between the BRZ and the Toyota 86. Now, fundamentally, they are both the same car, but there are subtle differences between both makes and models. So I hope to get onto that and have a look at it. Be interested to see what they say. I quite like these cars. I must admit, though, Adam, I'm a little bit more partial to the BRZ than I am to the 86.
It'd be an interesting comparison there, Stu, because, as you say, they're virtually same types of cars, but there are those subtle little differences between the two brands that do a little bits and pieces on them. But, mate, I've seen a couple of them that have had a bit of work done to them for circuit racing, and they're really good on the track.
Well, I think from a road car point of view, Mark, that I think, and this is why I'm a little bit more partial to the BRZ than the 86. I just think, discount the race side of it, the road side of it, I really think that the BRZ is probably the slightly better handling car.
Yep.
From a road point of view. I can't vouch for race because obviously that's completely different kettle of fish. But generally, you know, with Subaru's experience of rallying, circuit racing, time attack to a certain degree as well, I think they lend themselves more to the street scene than what the 86 does. And that's not taking anything away from Toyota by any stretch of the imagination.
Yep.
I just think the BRZ is the better option.
VF Commodore went through for an 11.6. Sort of.
And we've also got our standout, one of our standout cars from last week, the XE Falcon.
Yep.
Back again. Now, his dad said he was resting the Cortina, so I'm wondering if he's going to bring the Mustang out tonight. I haven't seen him as yet.
Yep.
Now, I must admit, the little Hilux got off the line pretty well, but I think the Falcon is just going to take the win here with a 15.1, 16.34 there from the Hilux. As Joe Borg comes out now in his Falcon. He swapped cars again this week, boys, just to confuse us. But
yeah.
He says this one goes faster. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't, I don't know. But
It's a Ford though, isn't it?
well, it is.
Don't know about that. Yeah.
Mate, I don't think Joe owns any other car but a Ford, just quietly.
Well, he's up against the Audi at the moment.
The S3 looks like pretty quick.
Seems to be coming on a little bit strong top, and and gets there 12.4, 113 miles an hour.
And 13.94 at 99 from the Rocket.
All right, the big prize of 300C. It's Jeffrey McNiff, who actually got the fastest reaction time last week too.
And he's up against the Hyundai.
Yeah, the little Hyundai i30N. Of course, if you are into the KTM scene, guys, make sure you check out Cherry Tuning down at Granville or Clyde. They're just right next door to Auto Tech Engineering.
Well, Stu, this is a piece of you down here, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I was going to get to that, but I was just going to wait. Don't forget, guys, if you want performance mods done for your i30N, do check out Cherry Tuning down at Granville. And Tristan and the team will guide you in the right direction. Those guys do all forms of motorsport. They do drag racing, time attack, bit of circuit as well. They've got an i20N, they've got an i30N, you name it, they've got it. As we see, it's back, come out now, the FD-RX7, that beautiful 13B rotary, about to take on the little Volkswagen. Oh, I'll tell you what, Adam, I'm in heaven down here, mate.
I'm about to say I'm a bit delusional here because I like my Euros, but when you see an FD,
Especially black.
oh mate, gold wheels,
Yeah.
a bit loud off the line, but managed to pedal it back out.
Well, he's not pushing it real hard either.
No, but
Really short shifting it. Goes through 14.3, 86 miles an hour.
and a 16.9 at 80 from the Volkswagen.
We've got the XA Falcon down on the line.
Reminds me of the old police cars. Remember
Yes.
the whole?
Yep.
I can't remember what I was watching. I was watching the Castle. I was watching them, and they had one of them in the background on the phone. I was like, oh, little blue light on the roof.
Yeah.
Take it on the VYSS.
Yeah, I love the stance on this XA Falcon, Mark. Old school style drag racing, very high in the rear end.
Yeah.
It's got a big set of sportsman tyres on it too.
It sounds nice and sharp in the burnout.
Tattoo Joe on the live stream, Mark, says Matlock. Is Matlock?
Yes. Yep.
So, Mark,
Oh.
Three-wheel action from the Falcon.
that's what we want to see.
I might save that one. Sorry, Stewie.
So I was going to say, do you want me to get some smack talk happening, do you, for this Holden versus Ford night?
Absolutely, Stu.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll go out the back and I'll try and drag out one of the kings of smack talk here in New South Wales, Johnny Habib, right? Because when Johnny and I, or Craigs and I get together, you know there's going to be some smack talk happening.
Well, I might quickly throw up this replay, Mark, while we've got 2 seconds. Look at
Yes.
the right-hand lane, orange car, left-hand front wheel. Look at this. Whoop.
Well, I'll tell you what, boys, got Johnny Habib's Does Evans Tirana.
You're dropping out on a Stewie.
Yeah,
Might have to wait for him to come forward a bit.
yeah, they still haven't fixed the receiver yet, unfortunately.
I need
but,
to fix the string on the 2 tin cups.
Yeah, they do, mate. Okay. Another 20 cents in the tin. Johnny Bibb here, of course, Innocent Motorsports. One of the OGs of Pro Street here in New South Wales, let alone the country. And it's great to see Johnny here tonight.
Yeah, it is great when those guys come out. They definitely put on a show and a half.
Well, I was going to ask you, Mark, because you've been around as Johnny's making his way forward now in the Does Sevens Tirana. Of course, co-sponsored by Power Plus Race Fuels as well. Mark, how long has Johnny been running this Tirana for? It must be well over 20 years now, if not 30.
I actually can't remember, Stu. You're probably right that it's been around for a long time in different versions.
Might have to pull him up, have a chat about the no prep and see how he's been. Lovely colour.
Oh, yeah.
We got a Bumblebee Camaro.
I was going to say, Stewie, it looks like everyone here must have thought Ford Hole 9 was tonight because it's been Ford Holes the last couple of runs. Well, not Holtons, but Chevrolets, we'll say.
Yeah, close enough.
GM.
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you that it's not standard, and when it's spitting flames out of the exhaust pipe on the burnout,
It's on sports mode.
that's kind of telling you something. The funny thing is, it looks like it's come straight off the showroom floor. It's still got the original wheels, everything on it. So let's see what it does. It's taking on this Falcon.
It's sideways. Oh, wow. Both very...
Oh,
Oh, no.
geez.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Get out of that. It's a recipe for disaster.
Well, let's bring that up on the replay, Mark. Look at left lane. This is not what to do, unfortunately, but not the best power skid.
Not at all. The moment those tyres start turning, your run's dead and gone.
You
So
don't achieve anything.
yep, just step out of it, ease it back on, and run it out the back door. Well, two tough cars down here.
Joe Sabello in the Nissan 180 taking on Steve Izeski. Now GTS.
This thing is a tough Commodore.
Well, Joe's only running naturally aspirated tonight, boys. He hasn't got the supercharger plugged up.
So this might be
new
closer
motor.
than we thought.
New motor, Stu?
Possibly, yes.
Usually,
Possibly.
that's how he usually runs them in, and he did hurt this car a couple of months back.
Well, I'll tell you what, boys. Pro 416 just left the line perfectly. 988 with the 4 on the brakes before the finishing line.
Nice
and
time.
135. There's more in that car.
Yeah,
The way
there
that
is.
left the line was
Yep.
perfect.
There's plenty in it.
He dials in on a bracket with a 10, so
Yep.
he must be turned up a little bit if he's doing 9.8s. Sammy J. Johnson in the Aeroflow lane.
Yeah, I went over to the car earlier, and then Brian and Sammy were packing the chute. Great to see Sammy back here at Aeroflow Race for real. With her new job, she's not able to come every week. But it's great to see the dialed-in racing green machine back here at an 098 on the tree.
6-2 on
Not
the
too
8th.
bad.
Good run. Turns into a 982 at 135.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to get your phones out and take a video, now is the time. Big Bad Johnny Habib. Just into that old school V8, Mike.
Absolutely. There's nothing better than a nitrous-breathing Trana.
Now, of course, Innocent Motorsports, PSC Racing. As I mentioned, Power Plus Race Fuels, one of our great sponsors also here at Sydney Dragway. And great supporters of No Prep Races in Australia as well.
Well, 10-0, 129 miles an hour with a big back down, but just blew the tyres off it from the hit.
Yeah,
pedalled it.
60, definitely not the best launch.
Nah, pedalled it out and then just fed it into it.
Well, I know when we had our No Prep Races Australia Day here as part of the 2200 Drag Races Association, they actually had John Elfs driving the car, Mark, and the car wasn't happy
Okay.
on the launch. For some unknown reason, they were trying to get it sorted, and even then it just blew the tyres off. But I mean, that car is generating some pretty serious horsepower with that nitrous combo that he's got on board.
Yeah.
So if he swaps lanes, potentially it may go a little bit quicker.
Stu, from memory, when he's brought it out, it's usually getting his head around the track. It usually does blow the tyres off it in the first couple of passes, and from then on, he's pretty much got it dialed in and get some good passes in.
Well, the good thing about this No Prep Races Australia is exactly as the name says, no prep racing. you know, and you've got to be able to make your car work. You've got to be able to make it work to the track. You can have all the horsepower in the world, but if you can't get it to the track, you pretty much lost the race. And, you know, you look at someone like Mark Peters, who's got his black Tirana. At the No Prep Races Day, you know, he had a bit of a whoopsie. They taped it up, and he ended up winning the event in the small tyre class. So, you know, those guys have got years of data on that car, and the same goes for a lot of other people that are in that series as well. So I don't think John will be too worried that he blew the tyres off the start line. He'll work his head around it, Mark, and I'm sure that we'll see the mighty Does Sevens Tirana do what it does best.
Absolutely, yep.
And bearing in mind too, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't seen the No Prep racing before, it's actually run over the 8th mile. It's not run over the quarter mile, so it's fast and furious racing. And you've got to be on your game. You know, you get 3 qualifiers like a normal round of racing, but come eliminations, you know, it's heads up, 8th mile drag racing.
Nice run out of the hole from the BMW, Mark, in the Aeroflow.
Yeah, he got out of there really well.
Wow. 1.7 the 60-foot turned into a 1089 at 128. And Mark, yours is... I'm going to talk to you for a little bit till it crosses for you.
It's still coming, yeah. 21.9 with a 7 at 47 miles an hour. But young P-plater, having a blast. So, yeah, we won't put it on him.
I won't put it on anymore. I've had one go.
You've had a go at it, that's it?
Welcome, mate. Looking down here, mate, Nissan GT-IR Pulsar.
Yeah, up against the VL.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little 6-banger in the front of the VL, Mark.
Little?
Yeah, little. It's not as big as Anthony Matook's, but, you know. Well, not yet anyway. We don't know what will happen with this car in the future. But nevertheless, now he's running more a street tile style on this car. So it may not grip up quite as well as, say, a sportsman tyre or a full radial tyre.
I wonder if it's one of the, was it the Yokohama ones that they were running at the GTR?
The Advans, yeah.
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 They seem to be not a bad tyre.
Well, I must admit, that was a pretty good launch out of the VL and a 1270.
1268 from the Pulsar, though.
Yeah, that's pretty good for the Pulsar.
Wolfsburg edition. The Rocket Lane.
All right, guys, we've got the Wolf R, the Volkswagen Tiguan.
Yeah. Well, only one of 20 something, Stewie.
Yeah.
For those playing at home that really care.
It's 19 because I think I totally lost one.
Yeah, fair. If you need parts, let us know.
It's sitting at Pickles.
Yeah. Take it on the 350 GT. Tell you what, good start there from the Volkswagen. Kind of helped him ensure the win.
Well, 13.1 at 105 miles an hour.
And 13.81 at 98 from the Nissan.
With the VF Commodore up against the Falcon. VF, passenger on board.
We need to find out if Sammy Joe has a passenger seat.
Yeah, well, you want to go for a ride?
I think someone with a handheld mic should.
Yeah.
And a wireless camera. Oh no, oh no.
All right, Ford versus Holden.
How's that a Ford getting towed back there, Stewie?
Yeah, this Empire Racing Falcon.
Yeah, that's not a good thing, first pass. Hopefully they'll get that car back to the pits, get it sorted, and come back out again.
13.20 at 187, so 107 from the Aeroflow.
And 14.4 with a 7 at 97 miles an hour.
Yeah, that Commodore mark has only got an OTR on it and probably a tune in it. So it's not supercharged. As we see the XE Falcon come out against the Subaru BRZ.
The Falcon won the award last week, isn't it, as well? I'm not sure.
It was last week or the week before, but
Yeah.
yeah, they did, which was well deserved. The son and dad,
Yes.
both out here constantly having a play, out here for many meetings.
Just remember those in the pit lane, in the staging lane. So just make sure headlights on, windows up, aircon off. Just got a couple of cars coming through recently without headlights on, so
Yep.
please ensure they're on.
Definitely aircon off.
I've got Skippy in the burnout pad.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh. Silly buggers. They definitely,
It's a Joey little one.
yeah. They can't get traction.
Yeah.
Oh, that was Stewie. Oh, sorry.
You said little Joey, I thought.
yeah.
Yeah, so just got to wait for this little Skippy to vacate the premises. It is down around Sector 3 at the moment. So we're just going to be on the safe side. Go.
Yeah, he's got a...
Taking the long way.
Yeah, he is.
Any more airtime, we're going to have to charge him.
Just while we're looking after this little Skippy, might see if we can grab a quick word with our reaction time winner from last week, Jeffrey McNiff. Hey Jeff, how are you tonight, mate?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, good, mate. Mate, last week, fastest reaction time, and for a big, heavy car like this, you got to be happy with that, mate.
Yeah, I was very happy with that. Yep.
How was Dad? Was he pretty ecstatic?
Yeah, he was pretty happy. Yep.
When are we going to see you father versus son?
Oh, soon. Very soon.
You going to bring him out on the Wednesday?
Probably not the next one, maybe towards the end of the year or next year, start of next year.
Good stuff, mate. Well, mate, get ready to race. Good to see you here again this week. Jeffrey McNiff, ladies and gentlemen, of course, the son of Brett McNiff from St Mary's Engines. And to be fair, Mark, he's probably got the most famous Valiant in Australian drag racing.
Yep.
As well.
Definitely has.
And for good reason too. It is a very, very nice car. And I know that Les absolutely loved that thing. And he still does. So, Les Binkhurst, if you're watching the live stream, mate, we miss you. We hope you're well.
Les loves anything that's Valiant, Chrysler, or Hemi.
100%. He is, well, actually, I shouldn't say he's Mr. Mopar because that's more Lee Bektash. And if Lee ever watches the live stream, I'll get a message saying, no, I'm Mr. Mopar. But I'll tell you what, Les, it'd be equal first in my book for both of them. Now, we've got the I-30N about to take on Jeffrey McNiff.
Cheeky two-step on the I-30.
Yeah.
A lot of wheel spin out of the front of the Hyundai there on the hit.
Sounds like it's got a little cackle tune in it.
Now, I've been pretty impressed with this Hilux, boys. You know, back in the 2000s, yes, I'm showing my age. Shut up, Adam. You know, these things just get turned into mini trucks. So it's actually nice to see one that hasn't been cut up, got an airbag suspension in it and all the rest of it.
Yeah, I actually followed this one from Mount Druitt onwards into the track.
Pretty close, this one.
holding its own, that's for sure.
100%, mate.
It's 16.5 with a free at 84 miles an hour.
And 17.50 at 80 from the Aeroflow. What's that? Alfa Romeo?
It is an Alfa Romeo.
GTV?
Yeah. I've got to bite my tongue, Mark, because you know what I'm like with Alfa Romeos.
Oh, you don't have to.
Why,
Ben's already said it.
Why? What's wrong with them, guys?
Well, for a start, it's an Alfa. You know.
Euro versus Euro, guys. Come on, let me have a moment.
That's a start. Hey, the Audi's smashing it.
100%.
Now, Mark, we've got the hippie here this week, and I mean that in the nicest possible way. Donald Baird here tonight on board the ZX14.
Miss Bear.
Yeah, Miss Donald Baird. Yeah, he's coming out right now on his blue ZX14. Of course, new bike for Don. Brought it out last week, debuted it.
He reckons he had to buy this one because no one was doing any decent wheel stands.
Hold my beer.
Yeah.
And he's just come back for knee surgery, ladies and gentlemen, too. So ideally, you want to be careful, but you know, knowing Donald, nah.
As he wheel stands it 3 times.
Yeah.
1082 at 135 from the Aeroflow.
And 10.6 at 145.
Steve Nightingale down in the XA. XA? Yeah.
Yeah, still the best. Well, I wouldn't say that body shape. The XA, XB, XCs, the best looking Falcons, period. I know I'm a Holden fan, the Mazda fan, but they were the best in my book.
Just got too many doors.
Look at the way that leads the line, just like an old school super stock car. Gets up on the suspension, left the line perfectly. It's going to be a good run from the big XA. 1093, yes, we've got this turbo VZ Commodore about to come out.
Stewie, 3 wheels again.
Yeah, yeah.
As he takes off, look. Right. Getting a lot of attention with the 3 wheels.
Yep.
VZ versus VY? VY.
Yeah, this blue one, Mark, is helped by PC Racing. I did see Mark Duskalakis out the back. I was pleased to see too, Mark, that he pulled up in a Mazda BT50. So that was always a good sign. I said to him, you got the right badge, and he just laughed.
Well, give it a quick stab of the brakes before he crossed the line, but went through 10.7 free.
Well, I'll tell you what, this Commodore, the VL, it's just come out. It's got the 2 little dump pipes hanging off the rear end of it, Mark, about the same size as what I've got on the pocket rocket, but he's got 2 of them. And it sounds nice. Take you on the way out.
Well, I'll tell you what, Stu, they're both pretty stout off the line.
Yeah, the VL's smoking a little bit.
1183, 113 from the VL.
And 12.01 at 116 for the VF.
Bumblebee comes back out.
Now, Mark, news, of course, has been running rampant on social media. General Motors are looking at restarting to build the Camaro as the VE Commodore gets sideways off the start line. It's got a set of radials on the rear end of it, but that was pretty violent.
Yeah, and a very skatey. And it's a perfect example of what we say, Stu. Once they start turning tyres, step out of it, because you don't have a real lot of control.
Check the big screen, right lane. Absolute skating.
Well, actually down here at track level, boys, you can actually see where it's turned the tyre, particularly the left-hand tyre itself. And as you said, Mark, once a tyre starts turning, you want to get off it. But, you know, it was turning the tyre, Mark, pretty much to where I'm standing now from the start line.
Yep.
So about 30 foot out.
Well, we've got Joe in the Skyline running naturally aspirated at the moment up against the Falcon. So he's 6.2 litre LS. A previous pass he went through at a low 12.
Yeah. I haven't seen him in the right lane that often, come to think of it.
No. No, he definitely likes the
Radio lane,
yep.
stick lane, yep. 1190 at 111.
Too bad.
Yeah, he tends to get a little bit spooked in the right lane, Mark.
All right, Sammy J. Johnson taking on Steve Brzezinski.
Well, this would be a good pass.
Yeah, well, they're both 10 second, nearly 10, so.
Yep. They're both, yeah, been round the 9 second mark.
Yeah.
So,
one's cubic capacity, one's NOS.
yep.
Well, it's also a great opportunity too to showcase Real Street and Super Street. There's not too much of a difference between them, time-wise, but obviously the rules.
Yeah, Sammy Joe.
Well, the car is still running.
Thinking a safety went, hang on, I don't like that.
Yeah. Well, 9.7, 145 miles an hour for the Commodore.
Big screen, Sammy Joe's back. Watch the exhaust pipes on this one.
Bit of a nitrous backfire.
There you go. So I might go and might go kindly check that one. Keep Brian busy.
Yeah, you definitely got to be careful with a nitrous car.
Yes. Sometimes it goes places it's not meant to.
Yes. Yeah. And blows parts where they're not supposed to be.
Yes.
Yeah, we've got a few spots of oil just past the start line.
Okay, yep.
So I dare say that has done a little bit of damage there, potentially.
Well, hopefully maybe the backfire went through the maybe catch can or something. And
Yep.
Well, there too.
All right, well, just a little bit of a mop up down in the Aeroflow lane.
Well, look at that. We've got on Saturday, Mark, we've got our test in tune. So we might bring that up quickly. Saturday, 1st of August, 26.
They're great days. Like,
100%, mate. If you don't like the private days or that's during the week's not available to you, we said we do have the opportunity to come on a Saturday and give a car a hit and trial some things. And
absolutely, even if you want to spectate.
oh, mate, it's the best day out.
Yeah, because you could have anything
That's what I
turn
was
up.
gonna say. You go from a funny car to a super street
Yes.
to a street fighter. As I said, we had a test day here yesterday, and what are the odds of having a GDR versus a funny car? It's like- so.
Just bearing in mind too, guys, that there are still spots available as well for the test and tune coming up on the 1st of August. So if you are thinking about entering, guys, get your entries in as quickly as possible, because I do believe if they haven't closed, they'll be very, very close to closing.
Yeah, I think they closed tonight.
Okay, yep.
Time today, but yeah.
All right, so you've been pre-warned. Jump on in.
The Beamer taking on the Ute.
Yeah, the Boomers have been a bit of a revelation this year here at Aeroflow Race for Real. They are very, very quick.
Yeah, they are, Stu. Probably the last 2 years, it's been a sudden progression of a lot of real quick Beamers and Audis coming out. Which, Adam, you were all over
All
that.
they take is a USB cable and a laptop, and off you go.
It's insane, isn't it?
Scary. 1409, that's 65 from the Aeroflow lane.
So, a fair bit about these Euro cars. So are they detuned from the factory for Australian conditions?
Yeah, so most of the European cars, they have more stricter contingency for emissions, etc. So they have to detune them to pass. But when they come over this way and you let a couple of cats go back to the pound and
Yeah.
turn some ones into zeros, and but yeah, the tuning side for Europeans.
And we've seen the results.
Oh, 100%, mate.
Like you got a 9 second.
Yeah, 540 horsepower to 700 and something.
Yep. And drive them out, drive them home.
That's it. Go pick up the groceries.
Yep.
Nice one from the VL
Pick up
there.
the kids from school and scare them on the way home.
That's it.
We've got a battle of the Euros now. We've got the Volkswagen Tiguan R down here to about take on the Audi RS4 wagon. This thing looks like it's been dumped. And let's be honest, a dumped wagon looks sick. And it's quick too off
Twin
the start
turbo
line.
6. I was looking at the RS5s who's about to come out, the turbo 6 hybrid.
Yep.
But I don't know. I've got to work out what to get rid of.
You don't. You just keep adding to the.
More those. What, you got temporary carports?
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, if I get rid of more, if you get rid of more grass, Benny, it means you've got more concrete. It means less to mow. It's a win-win-win.
Yeah. I've run out of room at home, so I just buy the hail-proof car covers now. Covers them over. Perfect.
Just move the fence line. Don't tell the neighbour. I'm sure you won't notice.
Well, Mark and Adam, just having a look at the back of six-pack.
Yep.
He's got a 275 radial on the back of this car. So it's obviously built to go quick. I don't know whether these guys are just testing the car to maybe step up and give it a little bit more boost. But with that size tyre and that much grip on the rear end, I'm encouraged to see what they do with it.
Yeah, might if you get a photo of the engine bay later, Stewie, we'll put up on the big screen, check it out.
Yeah, that'd be great.
So you got an XE versus a EBEA, the old school Fords.
Yep.
As the FG takes off the line this time, so the BRZ might have stalled it. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, headlights on when you're running, please. It's purely for safety reasons.
Yes. Well, 14.5 with a 0 at 97 miles an hour.
And the BRZ, unfortunately, because of the stall, 23.37 at 93.
Well, I'll tell you what, boys, it sounded like you gave it a little bit more curry in the burnout there for six-pack. So probably just worked it out that he probably needs to get a little bit more heat into those rear tyres in these conditions. Not a good sign when he's got the reverse lights on. I don't know if that's just the way he's got it set up. I'll tell you what, look at this thing go, six-pack. It is on the move.
Wow.
On the brakes at half track.
5.99 to the 8th.
Not
Yeah.
bad.
Went out at a 1.51 at the 60.
Yeah.
So it
Well,
launched out hard.
1.5 60 foot even, you knew it was going.
Yep.
And I'll tell you what, Mark, there's still a lot left in that launch too from that car. I mean, those tyres didn't even look like they were going to rotate quicker than needed be. So I think there's probably more in that 60 from that car.
Yeah, I think you're right there, Stewie, especially that top end. That thing was coming on really, really strong.
He knew it, that's why he backed out.
Yes, exactly. He wants to get a few more passes in.
Well, to be fair too, a lot of those radial guys only run to the 8th mile most of the time anyway as well. So
It looks like my Audi here had a bit of a moment here and had to roll out of it. But I'm having a look down in the lines, Stu. We've got the EAEB Falcon with a cheeky N labelled on the back of it and a for sale on it too.
Yes.
So
yeah, and it's also running a big tyre
There you
on the
go.
rear end, a big radial tyre as
ticket
well.
on my boxes.
Yep, he was out here last week with it.
Okay.
And, yeah, he was going quite well.
Never tracked, is that?
Bearing in mind too, boys, this thing's got a stripped out interior in it. It's only got 2 seats. He's also running what looks like a 275 radial on the rear end as well.
Holy moly.
Sounds fairly strong in the burnout.
Yeah.
I think we'll guarantee that's a Barra.
Yeah. That's why I want to know that it's in the EA. The EA just sounds a little bit different. I kind of want to.
Well, he's just seen what six-pack's done. So with this nitrous on it as well, potentially this thing should run similar 60-foot, if not quicker.
A bit quicker, Stewie, 1.4.
And half tracks it.
What, 5.7 to the 8th?
Yeah.
That's a lot quicker.
105 miles an hour.
Oh, man. Don't worry about the 12.9. Worry about the 5.7 on the 8th.
And 13.9 with a 4 at 99 miles an hour for the Rocket Lane.
Yeah, that was almost the perfect launch out of that Falcon 2 mark. Very similar to Six Pack. There's still more in on that start line. There's still more in it. How much? I don't know. But it didn't turn the tyre and it left beautifully. So congratulations to both those drivers and their respective teams. They've got those cars dialed in perfectly off the start line.
Well, if anyone's out there looking for a very quick race car, yep, it's already been proven.
I-30 goes through. 14 flat at 105. Hilux 1758 at 63. As we've got the 1 Series taking on the 300C.
Yeah, young Jeffrey McNiff, who has been around the drag racing scene for a number of years now. I do believe he's also running, or has been running in Junior Dragster. So he's used to leaving off a foot brake, and I'm not surprised that he got a very, very fast reaction time last week. But this is a different kettle of fish. It's a big, big, heavy car. But he knows the lights, and that's a good thing about the Junior Dragsters. He's used to coming off the start line on a foot brake, knows the lights. See how he goes. Look at that, 0.99. Anything with an O in front of it, as the Bushman would say, is a good time.
Yeah, absolutely.
1.8 60 foot from the B58 Beamer. 1250 at 107.
Well, that's fairly impressive.
Same motor as the Supra.
Oh, is
And
that?
the new
Yeah,
Supras,
okay.
yeah.
Yep.
Golf R, taking on the S3.
So just to all our racers that are out the back tonight, guys, don't forget, we've got 3 free tickets to give away tonight. We've got the fastest reaction time. We've got best standout first timer as well. And we've also got commentator's choice. So we normally announce them around 8:30, guys. So don't go home. Make sure you stick around, because it could be you that could be walking away with one of those tickets to Aeroflow Race for Real for next week. All right, we're just going to do a little prep and start line. And then Steve Smith is about to come back out in the Pro Radial Ford Mustang, of course, sponsored by RCE Performance.
Stewie, I haven't seen our mate in the Nissan, Joe. Haven't seen Joe come back out.
No, I haven't seen Joe come back out yet either. So hopefully he hasn't hurt the car.
Yeah.
But RC Performance, SKE Concrete Pumping, Mike's Fabworks Race Car Fabrication. And that very, very angry twin turbo V8 underneath the front of the Mustang. And once again, guys, we must thank Sydney Dragway management for allowing Steve to come out. We normally don't have these style of cars out here on a Wednesday night. But
Great for a change.
No, I think it's fantastic, and it's great for the people that are here at the track as well. You guys are very, very lucky. We don't get this every week, so we make the most of it. It gives you a good opportunity too, ladies and gentlemen, to see a slightly different form of going fast in a Pro Radial.
Mustang with a 520 Hemi up under the bonnet.
Bit of everything.
Yeah.
Now bearing in mind too, guys, it's a 275 radial. It's not a 315 radial, 275. Now, we've seen in the past cars very similar to this go extremely fast over the 8th mile. And a good thing, advantage of this car being a turbo, you can feed the power in when they need it.
Oh, 1.2 out of the 60 foot, and had to back out of it at 330 for a 349. So 551 to the 8th.
How sweet does it sound when the power comes on?
Yeah. You can hear it really wants to go.
Yep.
So just trying to make sure he finishes over, crosses the hill before he... BL's a bit too keen. As Steve makes it around the turnaround. We'll get back into it. VL taking on the SS.
Well, Mark, I've got some good news.
Yes.
Johnny Habib is not too far away from coming out in the Innocent Motorsports Does Sevens Tirana.
It looks like Joe Sabello has got it going again.
Yep.
Now, he would have learned a lot from that first pass. So, you know, he's got the brains trust down there. They know what to do. As this Commodore in the rocket lane gets off the line perfectly. Sounds tough as well. Taking on the later model Commodore, and he's got the win, 11.76, 13.50. Well, I tell you what, the V8 Commodore, with a bit of help, Mark, and that sticker on the rear window says it all, Mark. Scene V Performance.
Yeah, it does. Yep.
Getting plenty of heat into those rear radials on this car. Taking on the VF. Once again, just turning that left-hand tyre on this car.
Yeah, well, I think he took enough from the first time and got out of it a lot earlier.
Yeah, it might be it got radials at the back, so I'm guessing it might be pressures or something because it's...
Yep.
Shouldn't be baking that hard.
Mark, do you want to take my microphone? Because we've got two Tiranas down here.
Yeah, I know. It's just two tough Tiranas.
One of them looks red hot. You're a turbo in the background on the track, Mike. 10:34 from the Commodore to move down to the Tiranas.
Oh, the SLR 5000.
Well, nice big purge of the nitrous.
Now let's see what Johnny has done here. I'd be interested to see how far they've tried to back this car down to get it off the start line.
118 miles an hour.
And
Not reflective, is it?
I'm going to see if we get the replay, the launch of. I just missed it, but you can see going straight towards the center line. Had to bring it back.
He just pedalled it about 4 times off the line.
Yeah. Still managed to get a good run. Sorry, Joe Sabello. 0.58 reaction time.
Yes. So Joe hasn't had a real big amount of luck over the last couple of months with his cars.
No.
He hurt the red one, then hurt the black one.
Now he's got a bed in the motor in this one, and
Yep.
said
All right.
drag racing's a challenge, but
It is indeed.
Well, Mark, we're about to see a 9-second Kawasaki ZX14. Mr. Consistent. He's here just about every week and a lot of our New South Wales State Championship rounds as well. Look at that, 009 off the tree. That's got to be the best reaction time I've seen so far.
That's our usual Joshua Berkislev. He's won it 3 times in a row, Stewie.
And 9.7 at 150 miles an hour even.
Now, Donald Baird's on a ZX14 as well. However, his bike is not quite as powerful as that green one. It's a little bit lower capacity.
I don't think it's a 14, Stu.
Well, he told me it was ZX14.
Oh, might be then.
But I've been told it's a different capacity to that green bike. I could be wrong, Mark, but that's what Donald has told me.
Oh, mate, what he tells you would be the truth.
Yeah.
You'd hope you would know.
You would hope so, yes. He just bought it.
1082 at 138. Get back into the cars. Hello, everyone watching on YouTube. Everyone says, loving the muscle cars tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, aren't we all? The Falcon Ute against the Audi. Oh, the Beamer?
Yeah, Beamer. Yep. 4 Series, looks like.
So that little Alfa Romeo that is racing tonight, Mark, it's got a sticker on the front window saying locally hated. So that gives you a bit of an idea.
He's humble.
Great to see you, ADHG, back again this week as well. Of course, sponsored by HPF Roll Cages. It's great to see the car back. That is one tough Holden. As you can probably hear through my track mic, that gangster FD RX7, it's fat, is about to come out. Man, this thing is low in the rear end. Got a big cannon muffler off the rear end of it. And you wouldn't want to go over too many bumps in the car. We're going to have a quick word with the driver before he goes out. Hey, mate, what's your name?
George.
Hey, George, welcome to Aeroflow Race for real, man. Hey, tell me a little bit about your Mazda, man, because I'm a massive fan of FDs.
What do you want to know?
Who did the motor? Who did the work?
Bill from Bat Sports. So it's got a 13B turbo, J40 turbo. That's about it, yeah. That's about it.
George, it's a great looking car. Thank you for bringing it out here to Aeroflow Race for real. Good to see a car here from Mazsport too. Of course, Bill Nubbin, absolute legend of the rotary scene here in Sydney.
Yeah, we really haven't seen anything from Mazsport for a while, Stu.
No, it's really weird because, you know, for years, Mark, and you know yourself, back in the earlier, or when I say earlier days, I mean, you know, back when I first started, Mazsport had many a car in drag racing. And then, I don't know, for some reason, they just haven't brought them out. I don't know if they're just more into street cars now rather than actual full-blown race cars. But of course, Bill's partner is running in Pro Stock now. So he doesn't even get enough time to come out and race himself.
Got the Falcon up against the Alpha. Falcon's going to hold the Alpha out to the top end of the track. 15.0 with a 2, 90 miles an hour.
And a 15.61.89 from the Alpha.
Had the Mustang going up the return road now. So guys will get that back round, get into the computer, have a bit of a read of all the data, and hopefully get that car back out again.
If we have to watch it again, I suppose we will.
Yeah.
Someone's going to do it.
Maybe we should just make it a law that, like there's got to be at least 1 or 2 full-blown race cars on a Wednesday night.
We offer them just free entry on Wednesdays and see how many turn off. All right, BRZ taking on the VL.
Well, VL, 89 miles an hour mid-track, goes through 13.7 with a 3. We got the Falcon back down here again, the nitrous Barra. Wow.
You know it's good when we go quiet.
Yeah. We're just going to take it all in.
Yeah. Benny, looks like you've got some electrical experts on YouTube telling us how to do our jobs. I said, hello to everyone watching on YouTube. As the Falcon take it on the FD. Oh my God! He's like, I might back out of this one. We'll check that up on the big screen as they roll out. It looks like he's going to pull over to the side. And we'll see the FD do a 13.96. Up on the big screen. Watch the replay, left lane.
It would have been a great one from the front, wouldn't it?
Oh, wow.
The big heaps of sparks as it drops down. So
Subframe check.
Yeah. And the exhaust. It should be nice and flat now.
That's it.
Wow.
Well, looks like they're picking something up. Nope. Probably gravel.
Yes.
Just making sure there's no divot.
We definitely can't say that thing's not getting traction.
No. We can't go out there with a golfer's sandbox and fill that one in.
Well, Stewie, were you down on the line when that left the...
No, sorry, I wasn't. I was actually out the back taking photos for our potential candidates for the free tickets tonight. uncommon for a Volvo to be dropping stuff all over the place. Sorry to any Volvo drivers, but you know, you're not here tonight, so I'm pretty safe.
Yeah, you are at the moment.
For now.
For now, yeah, they'll probably be like, no, we're coming out. We're going to give it to Rocket, I'll tell you.
Did you bring a helmet tonight, Stewie?
No, I actually didn't bring my helmet tonight. No.
Mate, you just got to put it in the back of the car.
Yeah.
Go.
I'm going to put you in the passenger seat on Sammy's car. But, no.
Look, in all fairness, boys,
Or the FD.
I do have to get my car serviced, which is coming up. But once the car serviced, I might bring it back out. This Commodore sounds super tough.
I was about to say, I didn't hear a word you just said, unfortunately.
I don't know what engine he's running in this thing.
I've got a fair idea what would be in it.
Well, I was going to say maybe like a 350 Chev. On a Wimmer?
LS, mate.
LS, is it?
Oh,
Could be an LS. Well, it's got the air cleaner hanging out of the bonnet, so kind of tells me it might be a bit of an old school motor in it. But I could be wrong. It's taken on this first timer down here, the Nissan 370Z. Or as I affectionately call them, the Z sleds. Well, that Commodore certainly rolled a little bit before it actually started putting his boot into it. Running on through 12.17, the 370Z with 1372 out of that 6-cylinder as we got gapped. About to make its way out from Jun's Auto. Up against this very tough VZ Commodore.
Oh. Listen to the gear change.
Yeah.
Those 8 speeds are just sensational. 11.0 with a 6. 127 miles an hour to a 13.5 of a 5 at 101 miles an hour.
Well, speaking about LSs, we've got a turboed LS out here now. This very, very beautifully presented radial shod VZ Commodore taking on the VF. Oh, a little turn to the right-hand tyre
Wow,
there.
rocket shipped. VF thought he had that one, I bet. 10.14, 133 from the VZ.
And 12.0, 116 miles an hour.
A couple of souped up GMs. Wagon slammed.
Yeah, we've had some very tough sports wagons out here over the years. This one from Winona, Tyres and Mechanical.
Murray's done it again.
Yeah, he's just turning tyres, going nowhere.
All right, it's the
But, takes
battle
the
of
win.
the Holdens. We got red hot. And I'll tell you what, Mark, this car is red hot too. If you ever get a chance to come down, ladies and gentlemen, to the staging lanes or the pits and have a look at it, it is sensational. It's got the roll cage in it, Mark, or the half cage.
Yep.
But he's taking on ADHG, this very, very tough nitrous-assisted Monaro, or Kingswood. Very tough car. Oh, look at that off the start line. Well, they've got this thing all hooked up, doing what it does best. Still blowing a little bit of smoke, though, from about a half track onwards, and it looks like it's getting a little bit worse.
Looks like it might have been a bit of tyre from that one.
Yeah. It went 60 foot at a 136.
Wow.
That thing just hooked and gone.
Yeah, that looked great off the start line from down here. Joe Sabello, the man who's done the most passes down this quarter mile here in Sydney. And his trusty Datsun Skyline.
Well, I can see the two-door Monaro sitting down in the staging lane, Stu.
Well, this is a great sign. The Dialed-In Racing Blue Machine is back, Sammy Joe. That little bit of a nitrous pop out of it in the previous pass. Up against one of our Real Street A licence holders, Pro 416.
Steve Vaseski, Stewie.
Yep. Great to see Steve having a good night in this car as well. He's had a bit of a bad luck the last few times he's brought the car out. Now, Mark, it sounds like with Sammy Joe's car, it's getting up on the two-step, and I don't know whether there's a little bit of an issue there with the car off the start line, but it's done it again. There's just a few little spots of oil that has come out the bottom of the car. When it comes in the stage, she purges the nitrous, brings it up on the two-step, and it just doesn't sound happy, which is very weird out of that car as well. So well, I dare say they'll have to get the car back and check it, because Brian just said, Mark, on the previous pass, he went over the car and it was bone dry. So,
Is there much of it down, Stu? Much oil down there?
No, it's only a few spots. It's nothing major, but not sure if it's come out of the car that was out before Sammy. On the previous pass, there's a few spots of oil as well when it came up on the two-step, but Brian said he's gone over the car and it was bone dry, so it's a bit of a weird one. We'll have to get that other car checked as well to make sure it's bone dry. Bit of head scratching going on down here as well. We've got to make sure it's ready to go, because we've got the bikes coming out now. We've got a very, very quick Kawasaki ZX14 about to take on the Kawasaki ZX10R. And anybody that rides sports bikes, they know how good these ZX10s are. They're a very, very good bike. Hence why you see plenty of them and plenty of Suzukis on the road.
Yep. Oh, high for red light.
Yeah.
Oh, and a miss.
Kind of want to do an undo on that one.
974, 150 miles an hour. And 12.6 with a free at 96 miles an hour.
Might get Stewie to come upstairs for 2 seconds. We've got a chance. We've got to go through all the show and shine winners and get some of the commentary awards sorted out as well. So, Stewie, if you can hear us, maybe just pop upstairs. We've got 2 seconds. Sweet.
Yeah, well, I've taken some photos. So don't stress, everyone. I'm just taking photos for
we talk about the car show at the front, at the back, Stewie.
Ah, yeah, the car show. That's right. I did see a yellow Suzuki Swift out there. Obviously, it's a little bit different to the one that I'm used to, which has got a LS under it.
Yeah. If Jay's Swifty is here, he's in the show and shine. I'll give him best wheels or something. Give him best interior, something most unique, maybe. All right, couple of Euros again. The Audi taking on the Volkswagen. RS5 should potentially go around.
Yeah, he's definitely running down top end of the track.
1180 at 119 to a 1315 at 105. And yes, Tattoo Joe, I did say an LS powered Suzuki Swift. Let's have a look on the replay. I had a bit of a moment again with the, there you go, a little, yeah, it went up on two wheels. Mate, if you're, tell you what, if you're in the Aeroflow lane, you've seen this thing next to you with the moon tune. Yeah, yeah. You say that, Mark. Mark's saying you just let go. Yeah, mate, you can have this one.
Yeah, I'll follow you.
Yeah. So we've just sent Stewie out down to the car show.
Yep.
I've had a couple of good entries he had, so some tough decisions. I said, well, you know what? I'll let Stewie make the tough decisions.
Stewie's the man of the moment down there.
Yeah, so I said...
Well, I was going to say, if anybody knows me, they know that I'm not the easiest judge to impress, so...
But your choices down there, Stewie, you got your best overall, your most unique, best wheels and stance, best paint and body, best interior and engine bay. So they get a novelty check as one of their trophies, and also get free general admission to next week.
Yep.
Just being Sparkle Farts on YouTube. I say Sparkle Farts, we might get him a baby seat. I meant Recaro. All right. Golf versus golf.
Yeah, can you put one inside of another one, though?
Have you seen the Recaro child seats they make now? They make Recaro baby seats.
Oh, what?
And like they've got like the whole rail and it clips in and does like a, yep. $900 and something. Like, yeah, no.
Wow. Come on, you're talking about Galvo now. Yeah, Galvo's the only one that owns a GT Falcon with a telephone book on the seat.
You never know when you
And
need
he
it.
still can't see over the steering wheel. Yes, he has.
All right. 300C taking on the I-30. And these two have raced twice before already, so see if the I-30 will.
A little
Last
bit of
time
a
he-
shudder off the line.
Yeah. The 300C gets a good reaction time, 0.26. So I think he won last week,
He
didn't
did,
He
yep.
can't have it again, can he?
No.
Oh.
What have we got down here in the rocker lane?
400Z?
Z car, is it?
Yeah, the Nissan Z,
Yep.
400Z, yeah. So I got a bit of a couple of skippies. What's that? Skippies on the hill? They're just coming down these freeloaders trying to get some free tickets.
Yeah. Oh, they're drag racing fans.
Yeah. Well, we're trying to find those skippies. As I say, looks like there's a whole pack of them down there on the big. That.
Wow.
What do you call a group of kangaroos? Is there a thing? An annoyance of kangaroos? Is that
I was going to say a pain.
a pain of kangaroos? Yeah. Would you say a purse of kangaroos? It's all right. It looks like we've got Ranger Neil heading out there.
So
Ranger
guys,
Neil
just
or
down
Ranger
here
Keith?
in the show and shine, and Adam's give me the task of being the judge. So I know there's not many cars here, Adam, but I'm a hard judge, and I tend to look at things with a fine tooth comb. So if you want a prize and I pick your car, you've earned it. It'll be a bit of fun tonight. All right, I'll get into this judging. Back up to you boys.
All right, so if there's any,
Thanks, Stu.
any what cars have got down there, mate? I've heard they've got a Suzuki Swift or something down there. All right, here we go. They're
Yeah.
vacating. So Ranger Neil on the buggy.
He's just pushing them down to the ticket box. They can
Yeah.
go by the entries.
Keith might catch one for dinner.
Or one of them might catch him for dinner.
Oh, yeah. keep him warm at night.
Well,
Nice launch there from the S3. 400Z looked like he might have been half asleep.
Yeah, just a tad sleepy off the line.
Yeah. We don't see many of them, unfortunately.
No, no.
They just announced a new special edition, and they're bringing out 13 to Australia.
Okay.
So the unfortunate thing is, when you don't know how good they are, do you rush for them, or do you?
Nah, yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah. So Nissans back in the day were, they were sold before they even got here, let alone.
Yep.
Yeah. Hopefully they'll come back.
Well, they had a real renown for being a performance vehicle back then.
Yeah, that's 100%. And then but unfortunately, when you compare my 400Z to a Supra,
Yeah, there is none.
that's what competition, unfortunately. But look down here, we've got the mighty Falcon taking on the Polo.
Polo just out driving around the water and straight in this coming up the stage.
Trying to burn him out.
Yeah, he's going to do him on the time of
100%.
Well, Falcon got the launch and is out in front, and it will hold the lead all the way through.
To a 15.46 at 90.
And 17.4 at 80 miles an hour.
Now, 2 Burgundy cars, but one of the Australian variety, one of the Italian variety.
Yes. Commodore sounding very sweet in the burnout, nice and strong. Well, another good reaction time from the Commodore. 1.6. 92 miles an hour mid-track. Goes through 11.75. 114 miles an hour.
And a 16.73 at 89 from the Rocket Lane. Got the Beamer taking on the 350Z.
I think this is what Joe turned up in a couple of weeks ago with a LS under the bonnet.
The Nissan?
Yeah.
Okay, I was going to say, I think about to say the Beamer. I was like,
No.
Jesus. I tell you what, Joe's, he's got a bit of variety in cars, so it would surprise me.
Yeah. He's definitely got a good collection. Well, plenty of heat in those tyres.
Nice run there. 1090 at 130.
And 13.0 at 115 miles an hour.
That orange on this VF, Danny, I don't know, is that? Obviously it must be a stock colour, but I don't think I've ever seen one that colour.
Ah. It's an unusual colour.
Unless it's wrapped. Usually they're a bit deeper than that.
He's up against the
Wagon?
wagon. Yep.
Long roof, as everyone's
Sports
apparently
wagon.
calling him. Now, a question I got for you. There's next one here, the Tirana Red Hot. Tiranas ever come with factory sunroofs?
No.
No.
Oh, not the pop-up roofs
Yeah,
like that. They had the inset slide backs.
Yeah, okay, they did have them. Okay.
You could order them, yeah.
Yep.
But they were aftermarket type lights.
I mean,
Ah.
no windy ones, or were they, or hand?
And
Yeah, okay.
yeah.
12.52 takes the win in the Aeroflow lane as we look at the Camaro taking on the Tirana.
I like this Monaro sitting down in the burnout box. I like the number plates, original.
Is that the number plate, original?
Yeah.
Oh, does he get it? He just pips in there, 12.26 at 124.
And 12-1 with a free at 124 miles an hour.
Mate, look at this old school versus new school. We've got,
Yes.
we got a Camaro versus a Tirana. Now we've got, what, a HQ taking on a VF. I reckon these are all they're all testing for Holden versus Ford night.
Yeah.
Definitely what I'm. Oh, wow, what a launch here from the HQ Holden. See if I've saved that one.
John Polito.
Have a look in the left lane. I think that nearly broke something the way it took. Oh, wow.
Just turns itself inside out.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we've got the officials just checking out. So, a little bit of oil on the track here, mate. Benny, we might do a quick 30-second ad break and take advantage of taking some appreciation for our sponsors. Come back to you shortly.
You can spot them from a mile away. The ones who run Mickey's. They don't blend in. They don't back down. They build bigger. They drive harder. They win. Mickey Thompson isn't for everyone. It's for those who refuse to follow and choose to lead. Running Mickey's means something. It means you're part of a movement. Builders, racers, rebels. People who defy limits. Who set trends, not follow them. Who don't ask for permission. You want grip? You want guts? You want glory? Then you want Mickey's. Because if you're not running Mickey's, you're missing out on the most iconic name in tires and wheels. Born from American ingenuity, still American owned. Built for those who blaze their own trail. Mickey Thompson, for the bold, for the winners, for the ones who forge their own legacy.
All right, we got two really good races down here. Joe, a little bit underpowered at the moment.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Mate, Johnny up here. Flames and sparks and smoke and...
That was one big pedal off the line.
We'll have to replay that one. Check your left-hand side of the screen. Look. Oh, my Jesus. Yeah. That one wasn't too happy.
No. I think they're just seeing how far they can turn it up. Well, they've got to bring it back.
So we're just going to check out what Johnny Habib did or did not. Tattoo Joe's talking about something in his pants. We can't say that on YouTube, can we? Sorry, Joe, I had to say it. All I saw was the word, and I was like, what are you guys talking about over here?
No.
All right, Sammy Joe taking on the VF of Steve Rezeski.
Hopefully they've
Dialed in racing.
found the problem with the car. Very small purge of the nitrous.
It could be, maybe, could be jets.
Definitely left the line a lot cleaner, but Commodore is just coming on strong.
Is he though? Oh, 995, 135 from Sammy Joe.
And 964 at 142 miles an hour.
So I'm guessing
for the VE Commodore.
It must have, the jet was a bit too big, so maybe less jet, less backfire. I don't know.
Yeah,
Well, get Stewie down there and get the hot scoop.
Not sure. Don't know a real lot about nitrous.
So, a couple of bikes down there. One is Joshua Bergerishgliev, our reaction time winner, multiple reaction time winner. 0.73, he kills it, mate.
He does, absolutely, all over the starting line.
He's got 2 out of the 3 best reaction times.
Yep. 9.7 with a free at 149 miles an hour.
And the 3rd best reaction time was the winner of last week. So at the moment, it looks like Joe Sabello so far.
Just a quick attention, if you have got your car in the car show, guys, could you please make your way to your vehicle, please? We are in the midst of doing the judging.
If they're not available, Stewie, we're happy for you to just put it down next to the car and take a photo with it next to the car, and they'll collect it when they return. But yes, if you are on the car show, can you please return to your vehicle? Judging has commenced.
10.6 with a 140 miles an hour.
That car's so blacked out, I can't tell what it is. Is it a 1? It looked like a 1 Series.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, 1 Series. Wow, 11.15 at 127.
15.2 with a 6 at 91 miles an hour.
Tell you what, it's the night of the 1 Series, mate. Another 1 Series down here in the Aeroflow lane.
Yeah.
Taking on the 3 Series. So
break 1 and get 2 to replace it.
Anyway, Van, how often do they do the car show? End of month, mate. So last Wednesday of each month, we put on the car show. Might see some old school muscles come down. I know Ben is PVM in New South Wales. Is he around here, or? So he's going to have to drive it up on a trailer. Let's see how dedicated Battle Man is. Come up from South Australia for the car show.
Well, we've got the wheel standing Falcon back out.
I'll have to get I'll get the replay button ready, mate. If we can see it through all the smoke.
Yeah, against the Pulsar.
All those decoys. Panel Man says, yes, I'll definitely come up. So there you go.
All right, we're going to hold you to it.
Well, he said no. I thought that means no, of course. Maybe. Actually, not a bad hit there from the Falcon out of the hole.
Wow. Look at the 60.
Mate, another full send. An 821 at 168. We'll get our IHRA just to give him a handshake and a high five, and thanks for coming.
Yeah, give him his sticker.
So we'll just see if I get that up on the. I got the end of it. We'll see if we can.
Well, a big puff of smoke out across the line.
Yeah, as we got the FD taking on the FG.
I think we're just checking top end of the track.
Yeah, had a bit of a smoke issue as he hit the brakes. Just to see whether it was braking reissue or a mechanical issue. Sometimes when you go to hit the brakes, you hit them a bit harder than you kind of wanted to, and
yeah,
you have a pucker moment at the end rather than at the beginning. So pre-reset. And looks like we'll get back into it as we've got the FG Falcon, as they're taking on the ETSFAT FD RX-7.
Yep, everyone walking back to their positions. All good?
Thumbs up means good.
Yep.
I hope it does.
Well, it can mean something else, but...
There we go. Missed a gear there. I think.
Yeah, did.
Has he got no gears? Oh, hang on. Oh. 14.24 at 97 from the FG Falcon.
And 18.2 at 51 miles an hour.
We'll just see how
The Mazda.
quick he's going down the braking area. And there you go. You can hear it back under power again. I have to do Alt Control Delete. As the BRZ takes off against the Golf. Gonna make sure that BRZ's got its headlights on it. It's the third run now without its headlights, so hopefully he's paid attention. I said if you are racing tonight, please ensure your headlights are on, aircon is off, windows are up.
That means all BRZs.
Yes. All right. What's that, Mercedes? GL?
Yes.
ML? GL.
Up against the Chrysler. Mercedes gone out 1.8 in the 60 foot. 13.1 with a 1 at 103 miles an hour. The Audi up against the VW Golf.
All right. S3 taking on the Golf R, same motor. So, let's see what happens here. It's like I'm hearing it in stereo.
Yeah.
Nice close finish. Wow, 10.47 with a 9 on my side. And a 12.07 at 116 from the Rocket. As the
Strong burnout from the BMW.
So, got the Polo taking on the 3 Series. Slowly creeps in. He's red lit there, negative 050. Probably going for that reaction time competition, but unfortunately on the wrong side of it.
Give it away to the Polo. Mm-hmm. 12.5 with a 5 at 113 miles an hour.
The Beamer taking on the Beamer.
Yep.
I said the Beamer and then I looked across and there was another one. I thought, oh, I've got to correct myself here. How do I make this sound good? So looks like the Beamer will take the win here.
The shiny Beamer.
Yeah, the one with the silver wheels. Yeah. Nice start from the Aeroflow lane, but the Rocket lane looks like he's got a bit of power under it. It's slowly creeping back.
Oh, will he get there? No.
12.28 at 120 from the BMW and the Aeroflow.
And 11.5 at 126 miles now.
Now I've got another Beamer. I've got the M2 taking on, is it Hilux?
Yep.
Had someone making sandcastles.
Ah.
So what we might do, Benny, is while we try and get that one out, we'll do a quick ad break. So while we slowly check him out, we'll be back with you shortly after these messages.
We've always had a few cars. They're all special. The T-Bird.
Oh, that's mine.
The Combi for when we want to get away. The XR8.
It's going to be a classic.
They're all insured with Shannon's,
We've also got Shannon's home and contents cover.
which helps protect our automotive collectibles, tools and memorabilia in the home and garage. If you're motoring enthusiasts like us, it's got to be.
Shannon's.
Shannon's, insurance for motoring enthusiasts. Call 13 46 46 for a quote.
Hi, my name's Jenna. I'm the team coordinator for Volante Rosso. We're here at Phillip Island where we've got our Radicals and our GT3. They're currently out on track and they're the champions of the weekend. However, we wouldn't be here without our partners Pack Lease, who are the real heroes who help us get here. They help us get to any event that we need to go to, including race weekends, media days, and track days. We've been partnered with the team at Pack Lease for the past 3 years, and we couldn't think of anyone better who we want to do this with. They get us from A to B and to every racetrack and every event that we need to go to. They are so extremely helpful with everything that we need, and we love being partnered with them.
Boosted by Aeroflow Performance. A complete lineup of high-performance turbochargers, external wastegates, manifolds and turbo accessories. Engineered to handle the pressure and deliver serious power. Street car, weekend weapon or full race build. When you're ready for real boost, Aeroflow delivers performance without the premium price tag. Get boosted by Aeroflow. See the full boosted range now at aeroflowperformance.com.
Drag racing, it isn't just a sport, it's our legacy. Performance, it isn't just a word, it's our promise. 3 generations, one unwavering passion. Speedflow, where innovation meets performance. Proudly Australian, unmistakably world class. Speedflow.
Simpson Race Products Australia offers the widest range of safety gear, including helmets, Simpson hybrids, boots, driving suits, gloves, harnesses, underwear, accessories, and much more. Whether you're on the drag strip, circuit, or off-road, Simpson Race Products Australia has all the gear to keep you protected. Built to protect every race, every track, every lap. Simpson Racing Products Australia. For more information or to get some of the best safety equipment in Australia, send an email to sales@simpsonraceproducts.com.au or contact them directly on 0407 108 103 or 02 9545 6662.
Bangshift Automatic Shifters by Aeroflow Performance. A premium range of performance automatic shifters engineered for positive engagement, smooth operation and precise gear selection when it counts. From tough street builds to dedicated race cars, Bangshift delivers clean, confident shifts and total control, pass after pass. When precision matters, make every shift count. Upgrade to Bangshift from Aeroflow Performance. See the full range now at aeroflowperformance.com.
You can spot them from a mile away. The ones who run Mickeys. They don't blend in. They don't back down. They build bigger. They drive harder. They win. Mickey Thompson isn't for everyone. It's for those who refuse to follow and choose to lead. Running Mickeys means something. It means you're part of a movement. Builders, racers, rebels. People who defy limits. Who set trends, not follow them. Who don't ask for permission. You want grip? You want guts? You want glory? Then you want Mickeys. Because if you're not running Mickeys, you're missing out on the most iconic name in tires and wheels. Born from American ingenuity, still American owned. Built for those who blaze their own trail. Mickey Thompson, for the bold, for the winners, for the ones who forge their own legacy.
Hi, I'm Anthony Matuk, and this is MR Engineering.
Designing and building a drag strip is extremely challenging. The lives of people are at stake. There is no room for error. My name is Frank Tarabay. I'm the owner and managing director of Every Trade Group.
Heavy Duty magazine is the proud sponsor of Sydney Dragway Street Bike. Editor Mick Withers is a long-time racer and supporter of this entry-level bracket. Heavy Duty is Australia's #1 Harley-Davidson magazine, with road tests of new Harleys, features on wild customs and tech articles from riders with grease under their fingernails. Heavy Duty is also proud to sponsor modified bike champion Sean Ricketts, upcoming junior drag bike racer Anastasia Lucky, and modified bike racer Peter Bartlett. Grab your copy of Heavy Duty magazine from heavyduty.com.au.
This incredible drive to succeed. I've just got this ambition, I want to get on the podium. I think there's a lot of people that have an older mentality and don't think women belong in motorsport, and that's one thing I'd like to prove a lot of people wrong. It's you in the car and it's your ambition and your drive to win. As soon as that helmet goes on, that's it. I'm Brooke Newson. I'm a sprint car and outlaw car driver.
X-Pro Ignition by Aeroflow Performance. A complete range of high-performance spark plug leads, ignition coils, control boxes, distributors and supporting components. Engineered for stronger spark, sharper throttle response and total ignition control. From street builds to serious race applications, X-Pro delivers the spark your engine demands, with reliability you can trust. Don't leave power on the table. Upgrade to X-Pro Ignition from Aeroflow Performance. See the full range now at aeroflowperformance.com.
We've always had a few cars. They're all special. The T-Bird,
Oh, that's mine.
the Combi for when we want to get away, the XR8.
It's going to be a classic.
They're all insured with Shannon's,
We've also got Shannon's home and contents cover.
which helps protect our automotive collectibles, tools and memorabilia in the home and garage. If you're motoring enthusiasts like us, it's got to be
Shannon's.
Shannon's, insurance for motoring enthusiasts. Call 13 46 46 for a quote.
Hi, my name's Jenna. I'm the team coordinator for Volante Rosso. We're here at Phillip Island where we've got our Radicals and our GT3. They're currently out on track and they're the champions of the weekend. However, we wouldn't be here without our partners Packlease, who are the real heroes who help us get here. They help us get to any event that we need to go to, including race weekends, media days and track days. We've been partnered with the team at Packlease for the past 3 years and we couldn't think of anyone better who we want to do this with. They get us from A to B and to every racetrack and every event that we need to go to. They are so extremely helpful with everything that we need and we love being partnered with them.
Boosted by Aeroflow Performance. A complete lineup of high-performance turbochargers, external wastegates, manifolds and turbo accessories. Engineered to handle the pressure and deliver serious power. Street car, weekend weapon or full race build. When you're ready for real boost, Aeroflow delivers performance without the premium price tag. Get boosted by Aeroflow. See the full boosted range now at aeroflowperformance.com.
Drag racing, it isn't just a sport, it's our legacy. Performance, it isn't just a word, it's our promise. 3 generations, one unwavering passion. Speedflow, where innovation meets performance. Proudly Australian, unmistakably world class. Speedflow.
Simpson Race Products Australia offers the widest range of safety gear, including helmets, Simpson hybrids, boots, driving suits, gloves, harnesses, underwear, accessories, and much more. Whether you're on the drag strip, circuit, or off-road, Simpson Race Products Australia has all the gear to keep you protected. Built to protect every race, every track, every lap. Simpson Racing Products Australia. For more information or to get some of the best safety equipment in Australia, send an email to sales@simpsonraceproducts.com.au or contact them directly on 0407 108 103 or 02 9545 6662.
Bangshift Automatic Shifters by Aeroflow Performance. A premium range of performance automatic shifters engineered for positive engagement, smooth operation and precise gear selection when it counts. From tough street builds to dedicated race cars, Bangshift delivers clean, confident shifts and total control, pass after pass. When precision matters, make every shift count. Upgrade to Bangshift from Aeroflow Performance. See the full range now at aeroflowperformance.com.
You can spot them from a mile away. The ones who run Mickeys. They don't blend in. They don't back down. They build bigger. They drive harder. They win. Mickey Thompson isn't for everyone. It's for those who refuse to follow and choose to lead. Running Mickey's means something. It means you're part of a movement. Builders, racers, rebels. People who defy limits. Who set trends, not follow them. Who don't ask for permission. You want grip? You want guts? You want glory? Then you want Mickey's. Because if you're not running Mickey's, you're missing out on the most iconic name in tires and wheels. Born from American ingenuity, still American owned. Built for those who blaze their own trail. Mickey Thompson, for the bold, for the winners, for the ones who forge their own legacy.
Well, Mark and Stu, we've just had the car show, and Stewie, our expert judge,
Yep.
Done some awards, so we can see up on the big screen up on the stream. We've got the best overall build and best paint and body, Stewie.
Yeah, definitely. I looked at that Suzuki Swift. For me, overall, and that's wheels, engine bay, sound system, the lot.
Yeah, wow.
For me, that ticked all the boxes for best overall build. And there has been a lot of time and effort that I can see that has gone into that car in every aspect. So big congratulations to the owner of the Suzuki Swift, and a big thank you to everybody who entered the car show. Don't forget, guys, if you have got mates that are in the car club, tell them to bring the cars out.
Yeah,
Even
absolutely.
if they don't want to race them, put them on display. No,
Yeah, absolutely, mate. So in a month, each month, we've got our monthly car show. So if you do have a car club coming down, great opportunity to socialise with your club. As we look up at the screen, we've got the best wheels and stands. Is that an FD?
Yeah, it is an FD. Jasmine and I had a walk around, and look, there were another car there that I could have given that award to, but in terms of the wheels and the stance on the car, the actual overall look of the car sitting still, I personally think that was thoroughly deserved. And I'm not saying it because I'm a Rotary fan. When I'm judging, I judge everyone equally.
Yep.
And it thoroughly deserved it.
Yeah, that's good.
Awesome. If we have a look now, we've got our best interior and engine bay.
Yeah, so this little R100, the car itself, Mark, looks like it's come straight out of the factory.
Wow, yep.
The interior on it is all original wheels on it as well, and they're skinny tyres. So, big congratulations to that guy as well for winning it, and he deserved it. It's not very often these days that I see a Mazda get around with a stock interior in it. Most of them have been modified and it was very well presented for that car. So, big congratulations, and that was well deserved.
Last but not least, we've got the most unique build, a bit of sex spec.
Yeah, sexy as down here now. I've been lucky enough that I actually grew up in the car scene in that era when sex spec was out, and there's not a lot of sex spec cars that you see come out here to Aeroflow Race for real. And for me, that was the most unique build. It had a bit of everything in there, had the screens in the back, massive sound system. I mean, I'd hate to think, Mark, just how much the sound system is. It's probably about worth as much as, if not more than what the actual car is.
As sex spec should be, mate.
Absolutely.
Buy a car for 20 grand, put 120 grand in it.
Yeah. Yep.
So a big congratulations to the owner of Sexy Ass. It was well deserved. And big thank you to everyone once again who was part of our end of month meet car show. And I'll tell you what, guys, if you want to be part of it next month, it should be warming up a little bit more too. So, hey, if that's warming up, means the judging is going to heat up and the amount of cars are going to heat up as well. So you want to be part of it? Now, it looks like we've got that car out of Siberia, which is always a good sign. We don't like to see cars go in the sand trap, but that is part of drag racing. Hopefully he is okay. I see our chief starter down there tonight, Keithy the male model, posing with the mop.
Our kangaroo socialising extraordinaire.
Yeah, well, you see, I call Kyle at half track. He's our kangaroo whisperer.
All right.
So
you should whisper him to go the other way rather than come towards him.
Yeah, exactly right. I totally agree.
So, Stu, how many people have you revved up down there for the Holden versus Ford?
No, I've been revving a few of them up. I've actually got to go down there and like start really
Getting
into it because like Johnny's down there now, so it's a perfect opportunity for me to go down and see my brother Johnny Habib. We can get this. John Polito's down there as well. With his car.
With Monaro, yep.
Yeah, Johnny will be down there. He'll be up for it. John's very quietly spoken, but he's a Holden man through and through.
Yep.
632Q big block underneath the bonnet of that car.
Yes.
That's why it sounds so fat. So anyway, I can go down there. See, normally I'd bag out the Euros, but Adam's in the commentary tonight, so I'm going out of the commentary box before I start.
Get the mute mic ready.
Well, look, a big thank you to everybody too who's tuned in via Facebook and YouTube. Thanks, particularly YouTube. Thank you, guys. We always love reading your comments. I don't get to see them, so you know, if you're going to be like Panel Van Man and comment, I can't do them. So feel free to start some friendly smack talk down there. Now, Holden versus Ford. To be fair though, boys, the Fords actually have come out and put on a bit of a show tonight here at Aeroflow Race for Real. So,
well, it's good to see that they brought out a bit of competition.
Yeah, absolutely, because, you know, it's always been Holden over the years. And it's good to see the Fords coming back. Johnny Polito, the man, the myth, the legend in the original. What's going on, brother?
Yeah, good, buddy.
Now, listen, we got a Ford versus Holden day coming up all night. How are you with Smack Talk?
Any Ford's going to show up?
Well, I don't know, because are you going to show up and, like, blow them apart?
The family wants me to run, so, yeah, probably will.
There you go, boys. Johnny he'll blow those barrows out of the water. They got no chance against original, mate. Now, Johnny Habib, brother from the No Prep Races Australia. Johnny knows how to smack talk. He knows how. He's the best smack talker in Australia, in my book. Hey, brother, we got a Holden versus Ford day coming up here at Sydney Dragway, right? Mate,
are you trying to cause trouble?
Yeah, absolutely.
Trying to cause trouble, Stu. What's going on, mate?
Mate, I learned from you and Craigs, mate.
Hey?
I learned from you and Craigs.
Man, Simon, hey, yeah, that's it. We are the biggest smack talkers because that's what No Prep Racing and these street meets are all about. Grudge racing, racing your mates, having fun. That's what it's about, isn't it? Competitiveness, friendly competitiveness, and taking on your buddy.
But, mate, we got Holden versus Ford, and, like, to be fair, there's been a couple of Fords here tonight that have gone, you know what, we're quick. But I'll tell you what, mate, you Holden boys, you got to take it to them at this Holden versus Ford day.
As you know, look at the power of the Holdens, mate. Blocks, you got all. That's GMH, mate, to the front, I reckon.
Absolutely, mate. We'll let you get ready. Johnny, great to have you here tonight, my brother. Johnny Habib, Sammy Joe Johnson, she's Holden through and through. There will never, ever be a Ford in Sammy's driveway. I can tell you that right here and now.
Let's try big thing off the bloody line this time. We're having a tinker with the nitrous, just try and bring it in a little bit earlier, so we'll see how we go.
All right, top stuff, all right. Well, hold on to your hats, ladies and gentlemen, because we've got some bad Holdens about to come out right now. You can hear through my microphone that unmistakable sound of Johnny Habib's Dub 7's Tirana. So if you're a Holden fan, like the Pocket Rocket, yes, I'm a Mazda fan, but I grew up with Holdens. We didn't have any Fords in our family. We were Holden people through and through. So, you know, if there's anybody watching via YouTube who's a Ford fan, aside from Panel Van Man, don't get me wrong, I'm not bagging the Fords out yet. Well, actually, I will be in about 2 seconds. The Holden's going to come out for a play. So if you think you've got a tough Ford here in Sydney, bring it out to our Ford versus Holden day. Let's see if you can take some of the General's finest down. I got a slight suspicion, Mark, that that's not going to happen. And I'll tell you why it's not going to happen, mate. There is one reason why the Fords won't win.
Go on, Stewie, finish your sentence, mate.
All right, the main reason why the Fords have got no chance is because, number one, they don't have Paul Galvin in their corner. If Galvo was racing, I'd be like, you know what, the Fords might be in with a chance to win the day. But, hey, if Galvo's not coming down, Mark, it's Holden all the way, mate.
Mate, he won't come down because when they lose, he'll cry like a baby.
He's too worried about getting his Mustang dirty.
Now, on behalf, just a quick one, we have having a bit of fun tonight, but on a serious note, on behalf of the staff management of the Sydney Dragway, to all our racers that are in the staging lanes, once you pass the scoreboards, there is no need to continue accelerating. It's quite simple. As you pass the scoreboards, ease off the accelerator, start slowly braking. As I said, we've had a couple of close incidents tonight, and it shouldn't be any close incidents at all.
No.
So, as I said, once you pass the scoreboards, we do kindly ask to please start braking properly.
And also to all our racers that are out the back, guys, in about 15 minutes, I will be calling the fastest reaction time tonight, Standout first timer, and Commentator's choice tonight as well, guys. So don't go anywhere, guys, because potentially it could be you that could be winning a free ticket to Race for Real for next week.
I thought I could hear a very well-cammed big block.
Yeah, 632 cubes in the front of original, and I'll tell you what, when it comes up on the burnout, it sounds tough.
Well, it does, Stu, but I tell you what, I love it when it leaves the line just dangling that left-hand wheel.
Yeah, John Polito's had this car for a number of years, and it's great to see him here tonight for Aeroflow Race for Real. And he's taking on the master of Aeroflow Race for Real, the man who's done the most passes, Joe Sabello in the Datsun Skyline.
Well, 0.07 in the reaction. 1.4 and a 60. Goes through 9.9, 133 miles an hour. Big Joe, 12.2, 107 miles an hour.
So we move on to a couple of more heavy hitters. Sammy Joe Johnson taking on Johnny Habib. Fairly close run last time, so hopefully dialed in racing. I've got Sammy Joe's car all fixed up and prepped. Hopefully Johnny, with his reaction times he's had so far, could be a good run. Oh, Sammy Joe sideways off the line. Johnny Habib likewise at the 330. Crosses through, Johnny takes the win. 8.56 at 129.
And Sammy Joe, a 9.86.
A quick look at the replay, Mark. Unfortunately, we've just missed the start of that one, but both those off the line. Sammy Joe was sideways off the start, and then when the 60-foot kicked in, Johnny Bibb said, "Oh, we're going sideways, are we? Let me have a go."
He just drove it out.
Well, he actually had to pedal that off the start line, got on the accelerator, but he didn't. And I don't know where he just got off it. He only had the car maybe sitting at about a quarter to half throttle, because it only left the line gently, and then once he got it into that 30-foot mark, then he started to ramp it in. And that's no prep racing at its finest, guys, about how to modulate the throttle, work out what the track's doing and your car, and making it work.
Oh, great reaction time for the rocket lane. 0.004.
Wow, an 0.26 anyway, likewise, so M17. Wow, a Couple of 10-second bikes.
Yep.
No pressure for our next pair.
Waiting for the bike in the rocket lane. Bring on both lights. Nine 6 to a 10-9.
They've got the BMW taking on the Falcon Ute.
Yeah, so just all the races, guys. I've got about 10 minutes before I close off the reaction time contest and I start calling out the winner. So time to get your eyes on the prize. Really work on cutting a super duper reaction time on the tree.
Tell you what, Stu, we've had a 009 and a 004 so far.
Yeah, they're jumping in now.
Mate, yeah, the last couple of runs have been definitely eyes on that prize. As we see the 1 Series taking on the other 1 Series with the license plate shake and bake.
Okay.
Yeah, this car was out here last week. Now, just bearing in mind too, guys, with the reaction time, if you have won that prize in the last 4 weeks, you are not eligible, okay, to make it fair for everybody. So we'll have to go have a look through our records. But, you know, it's still time. There's still at least 10 minutes left. So just walking past this Euro work and BMW M3, this thing looks tough.
Well,
obviously built for the circuit.
You want tough cars, Stewie? We've got the Falcon back out.
Yeah, proper 6 taking on the mighty EA with should be a number plate wheelie man or something.
Yeah.
All right, a couple of barrows down on track. The more race car look down here in the Aeroflow lane, taking on the more street version. HPR performance down here for the Ute. Let's see how they go.
Oh,
I'll tell you what, that Falcon, as soon as it landed, Mark, he's clicked the next gear, just unsettled it just a wee bit.
I think the EA had a moment there and went, nah, I don't think I'll continue.
It was nice and controlled, a bit
Yeah.
better than the last,
Yeah.
just jumping off it, but it wasn't skyward as bad.
So we've got the M3, gone a bit over the line. He's going to have to back it up, taking on the FD. Bit loose off the line there from the BMW. He's had to pedal back onto it, so probably going to ensure the win for the FD. 13.89 at 106.
And 15.2 with an 8 at 108 miles an hour.
So we've got another BMW taking on another BMW.
Like everyone went home and got the BMWs out and
yeah,
give them a dust off and run them out the track.
Yeah, one BMW thought it was over in Abu Dhabi and decided to have a trip into the sand.
Yeah, he didn't have it in high range either, I heard.
Yeah, so it's a bit of a shame there. All right, the Atomic Racing BMW down here in the Aeroflow lane.
Close run here, Mark.
Yeah.
Couple of 12s, 12.04 at 113.
And 12.5 at 111 miles an hour.
So move on to the BRZ, taking on the XE.
Yep. So I wondered, Adam, if he's got a P on the back window, whether he's got his dad in the car with him.
Yes, we'll have to have a look.
Has he got a passenger in the XE there, Stu?
No, he doesn't at the moment.
Okay.
Oh, a lot of wheel spin from the BRZ. He was staged to the right, not really in the centre of the lane where all the grip is. So that probably didn't help him at all. And the XE Falcon with 15.12, 16.03 for the WRX as Jeff McNiff comes back out in the St Mary's Engines Chrysler 300C and taking on this Volkswagen Golf R. All right, guys, we've got about 5 minutes left of the reaction time contest, so there's still time to jag a very quick time. And whoever's got the fastest time, provided they haven't won it in the last 4 weeks, will win a free ticket to Aeroflow Race for Real for next week.
I'll tell you what, Stu, they've definitely got to cut themselves a very clean light because we've got a couple of really good ones there.
Well, you know, anything's possible. I mean, you and I, Mark, have seen first-timers jag a quick time. Even they surprise themselves, which is quite funny when you come up and talk to them. They're like, am I in trouble? It's like, no, you're not. Far from it. This track has been absolutely killer all night here at Sydney Dragway. So
yeah, our A-team done an absolute cracker of a prep on it, didn't they?
Oh, absolutely. And I think to a lot of our people that were probably thinking, oh, should I come, should I not? Yes, you should have come because the track is just unbelievable tonight. As the VF launches perfectly off the start line down here in the rocket lane. Reaction time was a little bit slow, but the launch was excellent in 11.58, 122, 12.40 and 110. As we've got the Mercedes SUV about to come out next. And about to take on the first timer down here with the Nissan Skyline. Now, we haven't had too many first timers here this evening, but I do have photos of 2 of them. So I will duck upstairs very soon and I'll have a chat with my fellow commentators and we will decide who has got the free ticket for the Standout first timer tonight. All right, what I affectionately call the St. Ives Soccer Mum car. If you know anything about St. Ives, ladies and gentlemen, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Taking on the skyline.
Well, Mercedes goes through a 13.2, 103 miles an hour to a 17.1 at 96 miles an hour.
It is a fair bit of wheel spin from the skyline off the rocket lane when he went out. And if it's spinning, you are not winning. So better to err on the side of caution. I got this Falcon about to come out against the Volkswagen. All right, guys, I'm going to duck upstairs and us commentators will start putting our heads together and working out who's going to win these free tickets for Race for Real for next week. So to all our racers, guys, don't go anywhere because I'll be calling numbers and names out very, very soon. And I will come and find you and we'll get some photos. And you've got a little plaque you can take home. You can stick it in the man cave.
Just rolling the car out of the Aeroflow lane and just went in a little bit too deep.
Nice launch there from the BMW, going quite quickly around the Falcon. Secures the win, goes through 11.94 at 110 to 14.35 at 98. As we see the Falcon coming through on the Polo.
Yeah, these guys have been lining up.
I was about to say deja vu.
Yeah.
They've got the Alpha taking off Mark up against the Falcon.
Well, the Falcon's definitely doing the work.
Yeah. I kind of want to know what's in that Alpha. Let's see if I don't know if it's a V6 or a... So Falcon crossed through a 1260 126 and a 1590 at 89. See what those front wheel drive V6s, those rear spark plugs would be a mission and a half.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Was it the Magnas? And you'd take the intake off and half the cowling off. And
the V6 ones.
You'd buy one used and you go choose spark plugs. You had 3 new ones in the front and 3 old ones in the back.
That's after we're spending a day and a half trying to put them in.
It. All right, the Beamer taking off against the VF. He's actually taken off with a good launch and looks like he might secure the win over the Commodore. And crosses through for a 10.98 at 127.
And 11.5 at 125 miles an hour.
VL taking on the 350. Nice win there by the VL, Mark.
Yeah, definitely opened up really hard at top end of the track, just powered through. 12.2, 113 miles an hour.
And a 14.1 to 102 from the 350.
Well, these guys have put the work in on the burnout.
Yeah. So, up next, say Commodore versus Commodore, and I say Orange versus Orange. Oh, nice launch from the VE, but the VF looks like he's going to come around. Just remember, racers, headlights on, please. Headlights on. At 10.84, 131 from the VE.
And 10.9, 128 miles an hour for the Rocket Lane. Oh,
Bumblebee nearly went sideways in the burnout.
He's just scanning the area.
Mate.
Just attention to all our racers, guys. Please don't go anywhere because I have 3 race numbers that I need you to meet me at the bottom of the tower, please. First of all, I need racer number M17, motorcycle 17. If you could meet me at the bottom of the tower after your run, please. Racer number T26 and race number FT19. So if you race number FT19, race number T26, and race number M17, you have 1 free tickets to Race Real for next week.
I was going to say nice win by the Rocket, but he's by himself, Mark, so of course he's going to win. 13.89 at 107.
It's always good when it's a guaranteed win.
I was like, there's no one there. What's happening?
Well, looks like Sammy Joe's going out on a bye run as well, which is probably not too bad. They can do whatever they like out there.
Yeah.
If they want to jam it into it, jam it into it. If you want to just cruise on out, cruise on out.
Keep everything contained within the vehicle, please.
So they've been playing with the nitrous, just upping it slowly. Oh. Just pop that front wheel.
Wow, 10.54 at 131.
Back into the bikes.
M17, Stewie on the line now. So that's that blue and black one. Stewie, your first bike.
Well, Stewie's down in the parking lot. He's on a mission to find cars and bikes.
Yes.
Well, 9.91 with a 2 at 148 miles an hour for the Rocket Lane.
Wow. Next pair coming up.
So you ever had the wanting to strap yourself on one of these?
I don't think I'd live. I think my adrenaline's too high when I drive. I was thinking if I do a national park on a bike, I think I'd get too. I'd honestly say I'd get too overconfident. So something would happen. 1065 to a 1075. We've got the 1 Series taking on the 3 Series.
Just attention in the pits or the staging lanes. Race number FT19. FT19. If you are still here, could you meet me at the bottom of the tower, please? That's race number first timer 19. FT19.
Stu, is that the one in the tunnel? Nearly. All right. 1 Series taking on 3 Series, Mark. BMW guaranteed to win.
Yep. And just to all the competitors out there, as Adam was saying earlier, can you make sure before you go through the tunnel, your lights are on?
Yeah, 100%, Mark. Hey, Stewie, can you hear me, mate? Stewie, pocket rocket. Earth to Stewie, the pocket rocket.
Yep, I can hear you now.
Hey, mate, just want to check out that bike in the bike lane, mate.
Yes, mate.
Oh, there you are. I saw you there, little... I won't say any. I won't be rude to him. He's working hard tonight. All right, 3 Series take it off against the FD. FD looks like he's backed out of it, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think he just launched and that was it.
Yeah. So, crosses through 12:07, 113.
And a 19.2 at 54 miles an hour. This BMW down in the Rocket Lane looks pretty good.
I was about to say, Mark, it caught my eye as well. It's got the silver in the front. It's got the BMW colours along the doors and the white at the back.
Got the big iron board on the back.
I said the bevy bar fridge on top. As the ute takes off, he's like, oh, wow, I'm beating the Beamer. He goes, too soon, Junior. Goes around the outside at the end. BMW on your side takes the win.
Sure does. 14.4, 109 miles an hour.
And a 15.43 at 91 from the Falcon Ute. So, another 1 Series taking on another Falcon Ute.
Just like someone's arranging them downstairs for us.
Falcons, Holdens and Beamers.
Yeah.
Hey, Stu, if you can hear me, mate, that lane 2 now, the front of lane 2, if you want to have a chat to him maybe instead. Just get to make sure he comes back. All right. Falcon Ute does take the win there, 11.44 to 11.67. BRZ coming up. A sideways VF.
These guys have definitely put in plenty of passes tonight.
Mate. Good amount of runs from all the cars tonight. It's been good, really good. We wait for the lights, hopefully. There we go.
Oh, VS gets out, a little bit of a wiggle off the line.
Yeah.
Nice and straight, top end of the track.
BRZ's got to get those headlights on.
11.3 with a 122 miles an hour.
And a 15.16 at 95 from the BRZ. So got the Golf R taking on the FG Falcon.
Yeah, FG Falcon's done plenty of work down in the burnout.
100%, mate.
We got the rising sun on the side of the skyline.
I was about to say, a bit Japanese, so you've got the skyline with the rising sun, you've got the FD coming through,
yeah,
and then add some colour to it. The Euro guy says, hey, look at me as well. All right, the FG Falcon out front. Will the Golf R be able to pull him out? No. 14.45 from the Falcon at 97.
And 13.0 at 101 miles an hour. Lots of pop and crackling coming from the Hilux and the Skyline. Skyline hard on the trans brake.
I say your V8 Hilux over here as well is, I think he went too much now has to back out of it. Not enough brake pressure, maybe.
Yeah.
Hilux detects, hang on, this isn't my engine. Oh, look at it.
He's getting really out of shape off the line. Backed out of it.
Not too sure if he's rolling out of it or whether he's... We'll check the replay of that one as the Skyline went through at a 13.18 at 104. Just watch the big screen, right-hand side.
Well, nothing has come up on the screen.
Oh.
Well, still under its own power, top end of the track, so it's all good.
As he makes his way around, got the Golf R taking on the Mercedes.
The Golf R just pulling away from the Mercedes. Holds him out, 11.8 with an 8, 116 miles an hour.
At a 13.17 from the Mercedes. As we got the Alfa Romeo taking on the FG Falcon.
Alfa's definitely been turning them around, putting plenty of passes in, Adam.
I said we've seen a good 6-7 runs so far
Yes.
from the cars tonight. Really good.
But the silver BMW down in the burnout box, just going around the edge of the water. Going to leave it all up to the robots to do the launch for him.
Crosses through. I've got a 1284 on my side, and a 12.4 on yours as we look at the M2 taking on the FG.
Wow. BMW is on a mission.
M2 power, baby.
11.6 with a 125 miles an hour.
And the Falcon, a 1387 at 100.
Or 160 kilometres an hour.
Yeah. It's good when they're nice round numbers.
Yes.
It's a pity it's 0.01 over, but we'll give it to him.
We've got a bit of new Commodore and a bit of older Commodore. Oh,
wow.
Definitely showing no mercy there.
You know which one I'd take.
Yeah.
Oh. VF was half asleep.
Oh, jeez. On
Sparks
bouncing the
coming out of
limiter.
it. Oh, wow. All right.
11.3, 127 miles an
Right-hand
hour.
side of the screen, Mark. Smokes it out of the line and then starts flat shifting with the fireballs coming out the exhaust.
Yeah, I think it was all visual gear change on that one.
Mm.
As soon as it started screaming for mercy, just bang another gear.
It looks like the Rocket will take the win this time, Mark.
Yeah, it's guaranteed of a win. 14.0, 103 miles an hour.
Oh, Camaro turned it up to 11 in the burnout. Keith, our restart, says, settle down, mate.
Just giving him those words of wisdom.
You do that again,
Yeah.
you slap on the wrist.
That's the words.
Oh, the VF totally baked it off the line, but still manages to maintain the lead. Will the Camaro catch him back up? No, VF just pips it, 11.5 at 126.
And 12.2 with a 1 at 129 miles an hour. The Camaro up with the miles an hour, but down on the ET.
And the VF said he got off the line. I thought he lost it, but he powered through and was able to maintain that lead.
Falcon goes through 15.7, 91 miles an hour. Back into the bikes.
As we've got our multi-reaction time winner, Joshua Bukareskalev, in the rocket lane.
He's definitely got that bike sorted out, hasn't he?
Oh, mate, I said just tonight, 007, 009, and an 073. So the 073, like, mate, come on, mate, you got to sort yourself out, okay? But, mate, as I said, he had out of the top 7 times, 4 of them were his.
Yep.
As I said, that 094 to 098. And they don't muck around when you're on a bike.
No.
All right. Joshua crosses through, 966 at 150.
And 10.6 at 147 miles an hour.
And as we look at our next pair, M17, which is an Aeroflow lane, took out tonight's reaction time win.
Oh, Donald.
Yeah, with a 004.
Yeah, very, very good racer.
Mm-hmm.
Raced all around Australia.
Okay.
On bike and car.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Yep.
So, yeah, he's put the time in and got the rewards.
Well, his hair's long enough, he can feel the wind in it. 031. See, this is what I'm talking about.
And right beside him, a minus
Yeah.
0.39. So
Couple of 10.7s there, Mark. Couple of 130s there as well. 10.74, 138, 10.75, 139.
wow, check out the burnout from the rocket lane.
I can't see what it was. One series. There we go. Thank God for side angles. That's what I used to say in my teenage years. Nice launch on 3 series sidewall. Wow.
Geez.
Racers, don't forget headlights on, please. So we've told you multiple times now, so if you don't have your headlights on, you'll get in big trouble.
Yeah. We've got a big stick around here somewhere.
All right.
We've got the Falcon Ute.
Just have a look.
Rocket lane.
Left lane here, Mark. The 3 series as he took off. Mate.
Just starting to step out.
Power Cruise auditions.
Yep. I reckon the robots have taken over and pulled it back into line.
100%, mate. All right. Looks like there's a Beamer in my side taking on the Falcon Ute, which I feel like they were the same before, but opposite lanes. Crosses through 12.17 at 112.
And 15.3 at 91 miles an hour.
All right. M3 taking on
Falcon Ute.
Yep.
Just waiting on the Ute to bring in the lights.
Oh, M3 sideways as he goes through the finish line. 13.15 at 111. I don't know what happened there.
And 11.9, 138 miles an hour. I think he's just trying to show everyone up.
That was, yeah. All right. 1 series taking on the BRZ. Hopefully BRZ has his lights on. Race star might have to give him a quick warning over here in the rocket lane. All right, 1 series, comfortable win here, Mark.
Yep. Run away with it. 14.9 at 98 miles an hour to an 11.9, 125 miles an hour. VF Commodore in the Aeroflow lane. Against the Falcon in the rocket lane.
Well, this Falcon's been quite rowdy. Loves his burnout.
Yes. Well, VF will run away with it. 11.2, 120 miles an hour. To a 14.3, 98 miles an hour. Golf up against the BMW.
All right. Golf R taking on the 3 series. 3 series with a good run here. 12.33 at 110.
To a 13.2 at 103. But the golf was starting to make lanes back into it.
Yeah. All right. Volkswagen Polo taking on the Falcon. Comfortable win here for the Falcon, looks like. Even though he's, mate, is he rolled? No, he hasn't rolled out of it. Just the Polo was going quicker.
Yeah.
14.93 at 92 from the Falcon.
And 17.4, 75 miles an hour.
There's the Alpha taking on the FG.
The FG sounding tough down here and he's with the burnout. Certainly got this thing lowered right down in the rear end. Let's see if it helps on the launch.
Comfortable run here from the Falcon, Mark.
Yep, nice easy win. 11.7, 115 miles an hour.
To a 15.72 at 90. You see the M2 comp taking on the FG next.
I do like the competition.
Yeah, they're
nice car.
They're a woulda, shoulda, coulda.
Yeah.
I had the choice, but I don't know. But Falcon had a good launch out here, but the BMW's absolutely slungshot it and taken the win here. Goes through for a 12.28 at 122.
And 13.9 at 98 miles an hour.
All right, 350 GT taking on the FG Falcon.
Oh. Rocket Lane just blowing the tyres off it.
Is this the FG again?
Yep.
Yeah. I saw the fireballs and went, yep.
12.3, 128 miles an hour.
And 13.74 at 103.
Yeah, the VF just really just turned that right tyre and just unsettled it.
I think he's flat shifting. I think he must be flat shifting.
Yeah. He's definitely not watching the tacho.
No. All right. VL taking on the 350Z.
Yeah, VL just bogged down halfway through the burnout.
I almost was a bit worried then because he looked like it when it tried to move forward, it looked a bit woggered, but I don't know whether that's as he rolled out of it because Keith jumped in front of him.
Yep.
Oh, there we go. Commentator's more worried than the driver was.
Yeah, still idling away there. Definitely sound like it's off pipes.
Yeah, yeah.
Definitely loaded it up off the line. 11.9, 114 miles an hour.
Wow.
14.1, 103 miles an hour.
Now this should be a great race, Mark. We've got two cars with very similar engines. The Camaro taking on the VF Commodore, the Club Sport.
Oh, the VF, mate, flat shifting again. Oh. $11.75 at 129 from the Camaro.
And 12.5, 120 miles an hour from the VF. Falca down here, making a bit of a labouring burnout.
I was about to say it's an audition tape or something.
Well, let's face it, I've seen all the Holdens do some great burnouts tonight, so they've got to do something, don't they?
Wow.
I'm not saying anything. Leave that one well alone, Stu.
As the Falcon goes on a solo run and crosses through for a 15.91 at 90. As we look at a pair of BMWs, a 3 versus a 1.
Yeah, great to see Shake and Bake back again this week for Aeroflow Race for Real. It's got a big set of tyres on the rear end of this car, and it's being put to good use as well. You know, it's not the fastest BMW 1 Series we've seen, but you know what? He's out here, he's racing, he's consistent. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he's having plenty of fun.
Absolutely, and that's the main thing, isn't it, Mark?
Yep, that's it.
Shake and Bake does take an early lead here, but looks like the 1 Series might pip at the end, Mark. Oh, wow. 11.90 at 120.
Wow. And 11.0 at 131 miles an hour. Big miles an hour from the Rocker Lane.
I was just about to say, Mark, that 11.09, that's a credit to that driver. You know, when it left the start line, it looked a little bit cumbersome compared to the BMW in the Aeroflow lane, but it certainly picked it up from about half track onwards. As we've got the Golf R about to take on the Falcon Ute.
Comfortable win there from the Golf. Crossing through, 11.94, 117.
And 15.1 at 92 miles an hour.
The M3 taking on
Mercedes.
Yeah, some help from Euro Work on this car, as well as Service House.
Oscar and the team.
It looks like you can check them out too, guys, at Classic Drive on Instagram.
Whoa. What a nice all-wheel drive launch.
Yep.
And it looks like the Mercedes has dropped. What's the Mercedes doing? Is he waiting for his mate?
Yeah, he's waiting for him to catch up.
Well, he crosses the line with the 21. I don't know. Hopefully he gets off the racing line, whatever it is.
Well, I got some bad news, boys. I'm actually picking up pieces of metal off the track here.
Yeah. Metal pieces aren't good. Well, hopefully someone's told him he can't park there.
Oh, they seem to be picking up parts. That's not a good thing.
Oh, that's better.
I can hear you now.
Mate, I tell you what, I'm a massive fan of Rory, but I would hate for him to be sitting there and burning it out while we're recovering the BMW.
Can you imagine going through a tunnel?
Oh. So now I just want to see that happen.
Yeah.
Go on a Harbour Tunnel run with him.
That's music to my ears, boys. Even Benji likes the sound of it too.
So what are you finding on the ground down there, Stu?
Just little bits of metal, but there's a couple of very small spots of oil as well down here. But I don't know how far down the track this little trail of metal goes. So hopefully it hasn't gone all the way down, so it can continue racing. But we do have to get this BMW hooked up and get it off the track. But it's a bit of a shame there for that car. Obviously used for track work. But I'm sure that they will work out what has gone wrong with that car.
Yeah, I think the main thing at the moment is to get it off the track and get it cleaned up and get back into racing.
Well, on the plus side, Mark, I'm heading down towards the 150 mark. Yep. And I've got to say, mate, there's nothing on the track to say that it's dropping anything. So that's good.
Yeah, that is good.
So we will just have to get this car towed off, just double check where it has stopped, just to make sure that it hasn't dropped anything down the deep end. And then we should be good to go back racing again, I dare say. I can see our start line team, the three amigos, making their way back up towards the start line.
Well, Stewie, well, we've got 5 minutes here. Might just pick up on the big screen and up on our stream. Ladies and gentlemen, next Wednesday, 5th of August, is our Ford versus Holden night. We have been talking about it throughout the night. Mark, we've had some serious Fords, some serious Holdens, so potentially we'll see them out here next week.
That's what we're hoping for, especially some of these wheel-standing Fords.
100%, a couple of AEB Falcons. And if you have a look at our next event coming out, we've got the New South Wales State Championship Series. We go into our, I think it's round 5. I'll quickly do that. There we go. Yep, round 5 coming up of our state championships, which has had some pretty close runs, especially in the street series. So if you don't mind watching your state series and state tolls, 15th of August is our next round. And then we'll look.
Coming up Friday Night Lights.
Yeah, Friday nights. There we go here, mate. And speaking of Friday Night Lights, we're going to have a dedicated female lane for the Girls Club.
Yep.
And we're also going to have female burnouts.
Perfect.
So I said it will be Friday Night Lights as per usual, but with the addition of the For the Girls joining us. And if you like your old school gases, old school nostalgia.
Oh, yes.
It's the 20th running of the Day of the Drags, Saturday, 22nd of August.
We really get to see some good old school nostalgia cars coming out of the woodwork, getting dusted off and put on the trailers.
So bring back the old school, 22nd of August. So there's a couple of the events coming up. And I said this Saturday coming, Benny, I believe we've also got the Test and Tune. So 1st of August, Test and Tune. So that's for the ones that can't make it during the week. We hold our weekend event. Bring whatever you want. Give it a hit. Test it out at the Test and Tune. I'm just having a look. Mark, I believe I'm just going to get some details for Saturday so we can confirm what time it starts. Check the trusty internet.
So the Test and Tune, you've got to be a license holder?
No, it's open to everybody. You know? Yeah, well, IHA sanctioned events, so as long as it passes the sanctioning, you can, Except most of them come through, they enter in as like Street Fighters or Super Streets and just... Because I remember last time we had a 4-day-old C8 Corvette.
Oh, really? Okay.
So, they... So I'm just checking here. All right, gates open from 7 a.m. scrutineering and regos from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. and then racing's from 10 till 6. So what's that? 8 hours? 8 hours of racing. I had to do my math then. That hurt. So competitor entries close tomorrow, 9 a.m. So if you do want to be part of the test and tune, make sure your entry's in tonight so you're in for the morning.
And they're really good meetings because
the variety.
It is just so laid back. You just do your changes, roll on out, run it through, check your data. If you're on the right track, you keep going forward with it. If you're going the wrong way, you knock it out and then try something else. It's just one of those days of really relaxed racing and testing.
And with that being said, looks like we're starting to get a couple of thumbs up here. So we'll ask our Employee of the Month, Keith, if he's happy. Yeah, he's happy. There you go. He's always happy when he goes to church on a Wednesday night. All right. BRZ taking on the FD.
Yeah, one an absolute icon of Mount Panorama, the FD RX7.
Was it Peter Stuyvesant one in the BP? Faulkner? Did he race one once?
Sure.
You can say no if I'm wrong. I'm happy.
No, it's a Mazda, so yeah, wouldn't know.
Oh.
They come on nice and strong.
So that lit it up. As the BRZ crosses through for a 15:47 at 95.
And 20.5, 48 miles an hour for the Mazda. Nice, strong, quick burnout for the VF.
Yeah, the VF's got a big set of Sportsman tyres on the rear end of it as well, Mark. So it's going to have plenty of grip off the start line. Let's see if you can transfer that to a good quarter mile time as he's tried to bring the brake on, has just rolled through the beams. Well, actually pushed itself through the beams because the front wheels were locked. It's a bit of a shame there, so no time recorded.
Yeah, it's one of the
I'm
joys.
going this way.
Going off a brake pedal.
As the Golf went through for a 13:14 at 101.
We've got the Polo down in the Aeroflow lane.
My highly ecstatic to be here, FG Falcon. Oh, 6-1 from the Falcon as he lights it up though. And he's still going. He's going to have to stop. Oh, yep, no.
Yep.
Oh, God.
That's his little reminder of what can happen.
Do not try this at home or here.
Yes.
Polo
Definitely not here.
17:77 at 79.
And 22.4 at 69 miles an hour.
All right, this tough Falcon XR6 Turbo, which is from HAR Performance. I'll tell you what, this BMW, I was going to say might give him a run for his money, but the reaction time of the Falcon, I think as he got him the win.
Oh, wow, what a run though. 11:18 at 123. And 11:30 at 126 from the 1 Series.
Geez, those guys are virtually looking at each other across the line.
Yep. As the M2 gets ready to go up the line.
Got the Falcon down here with the hazards going.
Does he think he's already won?
Yeah.
So we're going to be a solo run this time. He's just got down. He said, "You know what, guys? I want to save it for the Ford versus Holden night. I won't. I'll just stop here."
That's it.
7.4 second reaction time from the BMW as he takes off on his solo run.
Wow.
Russ is through for a 1-2-3-4 at 117.
Well, we can see Johnny Abib just bringing the Tron around, coming down into the tunnels.
Yeah, well, unfortunately there for the XC, it's just snapped the accelerated cable. So it's a bit of a shame there.
So he saw the BMW, panicked and retreated.
Yeah.
I've got a Ghost Rider on the YouTube comments that I copy the comments. All right. Sky and GD went through at a 1382 at 103 and a 1393 at 99. So move over to the 350Z, taking on the VF. And watch for sparks out of the exhaust in the VF. Flames, we should say. Sparks is not normally a good sign.
It just means stuff's jumping out.
Nice run there, 11.97, 126.
And 13.9 at 102 miles an hour. Two big static burnouts.
And as Sparkles would say, the mighty VL Commodore lines up at the start line.
Both guys,
Neck
two
and
good
neck.
60s.
Oh, 11.75 with a 7.115.
And 11.5 at 126 miles an hour.
Yeah, the VL was hard on the brakes there to try and get that good launch.
Falcon up against Camaro.
I don't know, man. I think that Ford's a little bit scared of that Camaro there, Mark. Tried to do a big burnout. Oh, a bit of a hop, skip and a jump off the start line from the Camaro. And the Bumblebee running on through with an 11.46.
Falcon crossing through a 16.02 at 91 as Johnny Bibb.
Oh, Johnny's fired up, Adam. He just gave me the signal. He's ready to go, mate.
Go over there, thump the bonnet. Come on, champ. Now, are we taking bets on how many wheels he puts in the air?
Yeah, well. Well, he just pedaled out of that.
It almost takes off like a super gas, doesn't it? How it just pops out and then...
8.7 with a 0, 148 miles an hour.
Quick watch of that run while we've got Sammy Joe doing a burnout. He just bakes offline, but it just keeps powering through. As
He pedaled that for a long way.
Yeah, I think Johnny would be pretty happy with that pass. An 8.70. All right, Sammy Joe and the Dialed In Racing Green Machine. Big things happening for Dialed In Racing in the future. It's going to be exciting time ahead for the team.
Well, twisted up off the line. (9.7), 136 miles an hour.
All right, we're into the bikes. We've got the Kawasaki ZX14 down here in the rocket lane, about to take on the Yamaha R1. It's got the Akrapovic exhaust on it, on the R1.
I'll show you here.
Nice close run there. 10.68 at 139.
And 10.7 at 146 miles an hour.
All right, it's time to shake and bake.
He's got the P
Yeah,
plate
I'm
up
not too
right
sure
beside
about
him.
the shaking side of it, but the baking side of it, I'm fairly familiar with.
You're used to the baking side.
Yeah, exactly right. Not the real shaking side of it.
Oh, bake is in baking. I thought you meant baked as in like sitting down in your bedroom alone. And
Moving it around a little bit too. The B&W, yeah, do a little steering correction then. Still runs on 11.05. Great pass to 15.11 for the Falcon Ute as the BRZ comes out for another pass. And about to take on the VFSS.
So Sparkle in the YouTube comments is feeling a bit generous, Mark. He's handing out memberships to our Sydney Dragway memberships.
Okay.
So, thank you, Mr. Sparkles. He did do it last week, but if I don't mention it, he'll make him have to do it again, and then we can mention it again. All right. VRZ left before the amber, so it shows the win here for the VF, and he crosses through for 11.16 with a 2 at 123.
Yeah. Oh, he did get an ET, actually. Didn't think he would. 24.2.
As Govar taking on our mighty FG.
All right, little B&W. Well, he's out-treed the Falcon again, but can the Falcon wind it up and drive around him? I don't like his chances.
I think he had a boost cut from the Falcon there coming out of the 60 foot there, Mark, but 11.06 at 125. From the Beamer, the Falcon, we just looked like it tipped over on the 60 foot to get back into it.
We cross the line at 11.7.
FG taking on the M2 comp.
All right, Joe Borg still trying for that perfect light in the Falcon. Yeah, but the power of that Beamer drives around him. And 11.85, 13.85 there for Joe in the Falcon. He'll probably come out next week and bring his other car. His white Falcon, just to confuse us.
Oh, so it won't be a Commodore.
No. He's he definitely won't see Joe in a Commodore. That's for sure.
No. What's coming up next, Stewie? Looks like it's a bit.
Well, I got nothing in the tunnel at the moment.
Oh, okay.
I've got a VF Commodore. It looks like it's waiting to get out of the staging lanes. Or it is in the wrong lane, one of the two. So just waiting on cars to make their way out. All right, guys, got the bikes about to come out now for a run. The Yamaha R1 and the big ZX14 swapping lanes for this run.
Joshua Bugarishvili coming up in the Aeroflow lane.
The Triple O man.
The Triple O man. Multi-Triple O man.
Yeah. Yep. Some people don't ever see a Triple O in their life, and he just sees them once a week.
As I said tonight, although he didn't win it, he's won the last 2 events, and he had 4 out of the 7 best tonight. So very consistent. As I say, that 06 ball. I reckon he knows how this works now.
Yeah.
And he goes through for a comfortable win, a 9.66 at 150.
And 10.66 at 137.
All right. Shake and Bake taking on the VL. This could be a good run. The tune versus the cubic capacity. So you're looking in the YouTube comments here, Benny. They're telling lies. They're calling you a young pup. What was that? You are compared to PVM? Okay. Nice run here from the VL. The BMW took off a bit late, 3 seconds late, so it could have been a good run, but as I said, 11.7 to 11.0 as the 350Z comes through against the VF.
VF straight into stage. Not a real lot between the 2 cars, leaving the line on the 60. Commodore just runs away, 11.6, 128 miles an hour.
To a 13.73 at 102. Kamara coming up now for a solo. Probably not the launch he wanted. He had a good reaction time, but then a 2.5 60 foot. And he rolled out of it for a 14.80, so 14.18 at 108. BRZ up next.
Up against the Polo. Polo looks like it's had a fair bit of work done to it. Nice and low.
Nice run there, 14.94 at 96.
And 17.5 at 81 miles an hour. Ford Ute up against a Ford sedan.
Tell you what, these Empire Falcons, mate.
Yep. They go the distance.
Pretty comparable reaction times. Pretty comparable 33.30s. It looks like the Empire Falcon, just a little bit of gap there at the end. 14.46 at 98.
And 15.1 at 92 miles an hour.
All right. Golf versus 1 Series. $10.91 at 127.
And 13-0 at 102 miles an hour.
As the M2 comes through for a solo. Oh, quick on the reaction time. I don't think he got a green or anything then. He'd left before. He didn't even stage. He was so keen.
He just launched.
He's got just. Yep. He could afford the petrol. Figured. He left before pre-stage. Yeah, that's left after burnout. All right, pair of bikes up on the stage. Joshua Ugreshkaliev, multi-triple O. Have we ever already mentioned it 16 times? As he goes through again. 964 with a 2 at 151. And then a 1061 at 138 from the Rocket. Oh. Oh, what a burnout.
Definitely wasn't holding back.
I don't think he was meant to be doing that, mate. Nearly made a trench. It looks like our race starter agreed with it. Hello, sir. Please don't be naughty. Have a good night. Shuts the door. So what was that? I said have a good night. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Shuts the door.
Then slams the door.
Oh, 6-0 reaction time from the VL.
Well, the VF is on the charge to catch him, but won't get there.
Wow. 11.74, 115.
And 11.6, 126 miles an hour.
11.67 at 126. I'm having to blind him. I'm coming home, mate. All right. 350, taking on the 1 series. He's shaking, he's baking. But is he winning?
Well, if he gets enough real estate, he will. But there's not.
13.64, 104 from the 350.
And 12.6 at 78 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Mara up against the Falcon.
He's trying to get those triple O's, but he's a bit too quick. So Camaro powers on. Comfortable win. 13 flat, 121.
And 15.7 at 98 miles an hour. All right, just waiting on some more cars to come back around.
So I've got the BRZ coming through. Taking on the 1 series.
that one series really comes alive, doesn't it?
I was about to say, the sound of the motor doesn't suit the car. Obviously it does. I'm saying when you hear it, you go, wow, that coming out of that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got a Turbo 6, so. As he shows us by example. 1.9 and a 60 foot out of the hatch. Not too bad. Goes for 11.53 at 127.
And 15.2 at 96 miles an hour.
All right, Golf R taking on the M2 comp.
Just a quick little bit of a mop up down in the rocket lane.
See, good to see the race starter watching the people mop. Good job, Keith. Told you, he's a good sprayer.
Well, we've got Stewie down on the line. How's it down there, Stewie? Weather's holding out, nice and warm.
Yeah, it's not too bad down here. It has cooled down considerably. However, track temp is still okay. So provided we don't get anything drastic happen, that track should keep enough heat in it. We should be good for a little bit longer. I just gave a guy a few little tips. The young guy in the BRZ, he was staging just a little bit too far out of the groove, Mark, and you know, sometimes you come out of the burnout, and I see it a lot down here on the start line. Some people, they come out of the burnout, they don't sit right in the dead centre of the track where a lot of the grip is. They tend to sit slightly right of the groove, slightly left of the groove, and that whatever tyre on the other side is in that no man's land, you haven't got the grip. Now, he still spun the tyres then, but he didn't spin the tyres as much, and he went through and ran a 15.2. So now he's just got to progress and modulate the clutch and just be able to get that car off the line with a little bit less wheel spin, a little bit more go forward. I think we may even see a 15.1 out of that car.
I think we've got a couple of kangaroos down the bottom end of the track.
Yep. They're just letting us know that Timmy's stuck in the well. Now, looks like we better hop onto it and get into the bikes. A bit of a slow reaction time there from Joshua, 0.1. But does take the win. 10 flat, 142.
And 10.5 at 139.
All right. Well, look, it looks like we might have a solo run here from the 350.
Yeah, just rolling the VL out. Seems to be dripping something.
He's just saving the power for our Ferd versus Holden night coming up next Wednesday.
Next week.
.350 takes off.
This one's all about beating your personal best.
1387 at 102. As a pair of 1 series, as Shake and Bake fully bakes it.
Way overexcited on that one.
Yeah, instead of Shake and Bake, it might have overcooked it.
Definitely.
Mate, talk about, you can tell the difference between when you've got performance parts and tunes. You can go across line 11 at 131, 0.8 of a second to 11.95. So it looks like we've got possibly just the 1 car remaining. We'll do that. Let's have a look at upcoming events, Ben, while we wait, and we can. All right. The Saturday is our test and tune, IHRA sanctioned event. Saturday, 1st of August, racing from 10 till 6. So tickets do close for that one, 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, so get in quick. And then, of course, next Wednesday, our Ford versus Holden theme night, 5th of August.
It's going to be huge.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to be a Ford Holden. If you don't own a Ford Holden, doesn't mean you can't come. It just means that when the Fords and the Holdens verse each other, we'll have the tally up on the board. And as I said, we're racing to see who will dominate the night.
Exactly, yep.
So
anyone's welcome.
Yes. 15th of August is the 2026 New South Wales Championship Series. We go into round 5, as it has been a close championship in the Street Series. As I said, 15th of August, our New South Wales State Championships. 22nd of August, I believe it is our Friday Night Lights, and it's proudly brought to you by For the Girls as a dedicated lane for the girls. And also there's going to be a couple of female-only burnouts. And then we move on to our 20th running of the Day of the Drags, Saturday, 22nd of August. Old school nostalgia drag racing, so I said your gases, your old modifieds. A bit of fun for everyone. So if you like your old school, I said it is a great day to, always a popular event every year. So be sure to come and attend those. So well, Mark, we might, so it looks like we might finish off for the night. We do thank everyone for watching. Thank you for tuning in on behalf of myself, Mark and Stewie.
Thank you. Thanks, Adam.
Thank you for having me and putting up with me. Thank you, Ben, for controlling the Starship Enterprise.
He is the Dr. Spock of the...
The Dr. Spock, is he?
He is Dr. Spock, yes.
I thought he was more like a Chewbacca. All right. And on that note, once again, thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of your night, and we'll see you on our next event.